Hello. Meow. Boop. Good morning, afternoon, and evening. It's Dee Dee. How's it going? Hello. Hello. Forgive me, I might be a little phlegmy still. I spent some time this morning playing around with the XLR and audio stuff. So hopefully it's all good once we switch to the game. Big stretch. Happy 2027. I think you're a year early, not 4 days late. Hi, Tsumaki. Happy New Year to you as well. How's everybody doing though? Happy Saturday. My brain is still... what's the word I'm looking for? I'm still waking up. I woke up on time at like 6-ish. And then I was still tired, so I went to bed again a little bit later. And then I woke up at 10... yeah, just shy of 10 a.m., I think. So I've technically only been conscious for 2 hours. My brain is still not here. Just eating breakfast? Excellent. Brekkie. Important meal of the day. I had a smoothie for breakfast, technically, which is partially why I might be a little phlegmy, but I didn't have time to, like, make eggs or anything like that, so, you know, we roll with it. By the time I finished playing with the audio stuff, I realized it was, like, 11:30, and I'm like, I'm out of time. Even using, like, the little, like, scrambled egg maker thing I have. Eggs take, like, 10 minutes. And then, you know, you gotta eat it, so if that takes another 10 minutes, that's 20 minutes. That's like, might be cutting it a little close, so let's not. Let's just do a smoothie then. What's the worst that can happen? And then I proceed to cough for like 10 minutes. While trying to do my vocal warm-ups. RIP. But yes. Having, phlegmy voice isn't that big a deal, because this visual novel is fully voice acted. I'm pretty sure even the heroine has a voice. She might be the only one. I am 90% sure she's voiced, though. Because this is a port of, like, a PSP. And the PSP was a little different than... doujinshi games like Umineko that were originally published at like Comic Cat, so obviously you couldn't hire a voice actor. Oh my god, Tsumaki, what the heck am I reading? I'm overstimulated by rom-com thoughts this morning. Work hunting is so stressful. It is stressful. I remember that. I still love the Duncan ending after all. Isn't it better if the world has an omnipotent overlord to meet a god? When will I show y'all my ahoge? I guess we gotta wait for the next model, huh? I guess you guys gotta wait and see. Maybe I need to go grocery shopping today. Can always go grocery shopping. What if time is a three-dimensional space itself? Isn't time like the fourth dimension? I can't remember. Ranger! This is your field of expertise. It's 2027 if you believe hard enough. I do not want to believe hard enough. Because if it was 2027, that means I am one step closer to 40, and I don't think I am emotionally prepared for that yet. Hitting the mid-30s was already like enough brain damage. I don't want to think about inching closer to 40. TLDR, the rom-com was so good. Excellent. God. Tamon's B-side is a shoujo manga that just got an anime. I love the manga. I need to sit down and watch the anime. I will lose my gosh darn mind, but it will be beautiful. It will be delightful. Alright, let me finish moving stuff around. Since I'm like half asleep. Not too much point in chit-chatting. Plus, I was chit-chatting with y'all yesterday during the Mario Kart stream, so hey! Close enough, good enough. But yes, this is... I guess I should tell you guys a bit about this. I mentioned it yesterday during the Mario Kart, but this is Amnesia Memories, which was one of my first visual novels that I played. I really loved the anime for it, and eventually they released a visual novel on the iPad. Remember those days? When there was like otome on the iPad that wasn't Love in Deep Space. I originally played Hakuoki and Amnesia on the iPad. They're both by Automate, which is the same company. Most big otome games I would say were Automate. I think no. Uta no Prince-sama was Broccoli, I'm pretty sure. But Automate was also Color Times Malice, which I played the beginning for you guys. If I'm going to lean hard into my niche, perhaps one day I will play the rest of it for you guys. Y'all showed up for our... Well, I don't know what you guys showed up for, let's be real. Y'all stuck around for me, right? It's got nothing to do with the games I play. Right? Right, I'm just gonna say right. This is my life and you all are just here for the ride. The Switch has most otome games, though. So I'm gonna need to become the master of the capture card to get them all. Card capture Sakura. Capture card Dee. Capture card Diana. Alright, let's see if I got the audio set up correctly. Rest in pieces. Here we go! And... Right, hang on. Because the game is muted in the mixer right now. I'm just making sure I'm not gonna get quadruple monitoring or anything. Monitor off. Okay. And boom. Alright. Y'all should have me. And should also have the game. So let me know. We good? We bad? We indifferent? Dun 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 dun. But yeah, this is like plot convenient anime Amnesia the game. Really enjoyed it. The love interests are voiced by Tetsuya Kakihara. My boy, my favorite. There's also Ken, who voiced Judai in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, Tamaki in Idolish 7. Art! Thank you for checking in! Jaden, yes! His voice actor is one of the love interests in this game. There's also Akira Ishida. And Satoshi Hino, who is Rengoku. If I'm remembering correctly. Satoshi... No. Yes, he is Rengoku. I always confuse him and Zenitsu's voice actor. And then, there is a hidden love interest. You know, this one you gotta do all of the other paths for before his unlocks. Oh, Koki Miyata is who voiced him. And he was in... Oh! Was Chihiro in Danganronpa, ironically. Chojiro in Naruto. Nitori in Free. Okay. I know exactly who he is. Yukito and Tsubasa. Reservoir Chronicles. Damn, he was in the original Digimon. Now that's crazy. But yeah, I will let the game speak for itself. Enjoy. Like I said, this is like one of my favorites. I haven't played it in quite a while though. Because, I had it on the iPad and then obviously the app is way too old and out of date to function. But recently I stumbled across it on a Steam Key resale site for like pennies. And I'm like, well, it's mine now. So here we go. Actually, one thing first. I can't remember if there is a right sequence you're supposed to follow the routes on. Sometimes there is. The ununanimous opinion is to start with Shin. Okay, that's what I figured. Shin, Iki, Kent, Toma. Yeah, Toma's last, of course. Like I said, there's a couple yandere love interests, so yeah. I was like, let's check the order. But yeah, we're not starting with the yandere. No. But the yandere route is infamous. Because MC gets put in a cage. So if you've ever seen anyone making jokes about that, it's probably an Amnesia Memories reference. So yeah, here we go. I wish my mouse was this stylish. Sheesh. Left click, right click, display menu, scroll, display history. Cool. Apparently, some paint exploded, I guess. Um,
もしもし
hello?
生きてる
Are you alive?
やばい人類殺したなんてバレたら僕死刑になるかもしれない
Oh, this is bad. If they find out I kill you, I'll get executed. Oh, look at...
目開けた
Oh my god, I forgot how adorable this guy is. This is like your bestie throughout the game. There's full voice acting, but obviously it's only in Japanese, so I'll try to read everything or at least paraphrase it all. Because I know not everyone pays super close attention.
気分はどうどこか痛んだりしない
How are you doing? Does it hurt? Can you see me?
ああよかった生きてた本当にびっくりしたよ
I thought I
殺されたんじゃないかと思った
I forget what the heroine's name is, though. It'll probably give us the default. No? She doesn't have a default name? They usually do. It's crazy. She doesn't have a canon name. Wow. Alright, fair enough. Do, 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 do. I'm not shady at all. Even though I have horns and elf ears.
君を鈍器で殴ったんでもないし、崖から突き落としたんでもないし、自動車で引いたわけでもない
Like
か。
I did anything to you. Technically.
それじゃあ僕が一体何者なのかっていうと、
So to explain who exactly I
まあ
am.
ひょんなきっかけで君の精神に入り込んじゃったってだけの精霊なんだよね。
I just possessed you. My bad.
こいつ一体何なのとか、
no
状
reaction?
況は何事なのとか
Or to the situation?
ねえ君、本当に大丈夫？
Are you?
僕のこと見えてる？
You can see me, right? 20 minutes till you're free. You can do it, I believe. I see a bug thing. I see something not human. I see a strange looking kid. Damn. That's rude. I see a strange looking kid.
要望通り冷静なツッコミありがとう。
Bruh, first off, well, thanks for that answer.
ね、でも僕別に変な子じゃないから。
You're gonna fly home today? I don't know if that's how it works, but please drive safe.
君とは存在のあり方が
I
違
just have
う
a
だけ
different
だから。
existence
だ
than
って
you.
精霊だし。
I am a spirit after all.
はあ、とりあえず僕のことは認識できてるようで何よりだよ。
Oh, this is Orion, I think. I've been trying to remember his name. Anyway, I'm glad you can at least see me.
それにしても君、落ち着いてるね。もし君が目覚めたら。
Still, you're really calm. I thought the moment you woke up, you'd be like,
ここはどこ？あなたは誰？
yeah, that's valid.
なると思ったんだけど、まさか記憶だけじゃなくて人格まで飛んじゃったのかな。
Thanks. This is bad.
とりあえず最初から説明するね。
Well, let me explain things from the beginning. I mean, our personalities are based on our experiences, so not having our memories would, in theory, influence our personality, so, you know.
僕はオリオン、とある別世界から来た精霊さ。
Spirit from a distant world.
で、ちょっとした用があって人類の世界に向かってるところだったんだけど。
I was on the way to the human world for some business, and by accident, I saw it,
その途中で君の精神と衝突してね。
collided with your mind. Whoops. You broke him.
僕にもよくわからないんだけど、何かの加減で君の心の中に閉じ込められちゃったみたいなんだ。
I don't understand it myself, but for some reason I'm trapped inside your soul. Oopsies.
そして君はその衝撃で意識を失ってたみたいだね。
It looked like you lost consciousness from the impact. What an impact it was!
で、その
And,
言いづらいんだけどさ。
this is kind of hard to say, but
実はその時ついでに君の
it
記
kind
憶
of
も
looks
飛
like
んじゃ
your
ったみ
memory
たいなん
skinned
だ
your
よ。
hell
い
too.
や、参ったね。
What a mess! Crazy!
ごめん。
Sorry.
どんどん突っ込んで。
Go ahead and yell at me.
今君の常識にないはずのことをいっぱい言ったはずだから、お願いスルーしな
I
いで。
know I probably said a lot of things that probably don't make any sense to you, but please say something. No, I understood.
本当に？
Really?
そっか。そも
I guess you did just wake up in a weird place with someone not really human talking to you. You had no choice but to believe me given the circumstances, huh? Something like that.
僕の不注意で本当にごめん。君の記憶を戻すためなら何でも協力するよ。
I'm really sorry for my carelessness. I'll do anything.
っていう か、そうしないと多分僕君の
If
中
I
から
don't,
出られない
I'm
んだよ
not
ね。
sure I'll be able to separate from you. Well, I guess we're stuck together.
はっきりとはわかんないんだけど。
I'm not absolutely sure, but
多分僕は君の消えてしまった記憶の部分に閉じ込められてるんだと思う。
I think I'm trapped inside where your memories used to be. Well, that would explain.
僕が君の精神に入り込んだ分、君の記憶が押し出されたってイメージしてもらえばいいかな。
God damn, should have gotten a bigger hard
今
drive.
度は僕の方が押し出されると思うんだよね。
So if your memories were to return, then I would get pushed back out instead.
もしかしたら他にも方法があるのかもしれないけど、
There might be another
今
solution.
はそれ以外方法が
But
思いつ
aside
か
from
な
what I
いんだ。
just said, nothing comes to mind.
記憶喪失にさせちゃったことは本当に申し訳ないと思ってる。だから一緒に記憶を元に戻そう。
I feel awful that I made you lose your memories. Let's work together and try to get them back. Alright.
よかった。ありがとう、分かってくれて。
Thanks for understanding. I kind of expected,
さあ食いしばれ。
I mean, that is also a valid reaction.
とか言われても
I would have
おかしくない
understood
とこだよね。
completely if you were that harsh with me.
君って理解が早いんだね。頭が柔らかいっていうか。
A very mellow temperament.
うん、
Head
こうい
empty,
うの
no
もなんだけど
thoughts.
閉じ込められたのが君のところでよかったな。
Might be strange to say, but I'm kind of glad it was your mind I got stuck in. と Well,
にかくそういうことで、
I guess that's just how it is.
これから僕と君は協力して君の記憶を取り戻さなきゃいけないんだ。
From now on, I'll work with you as hard as I can to get your memories back.
僕にできることなら何でもするって言いたいんだけど、
I'll do anything you need
実
me
はい
to
ろいろ
do.
と制約があってね。
It's what I want to say, but I actually have some
僕は人
limitations.
類に干渉できないんだ。君に触れることもできないし、君が僕に触れることもできない。
I can't interfere with the human world, I can't touch you, and you can't touch me, so
そもそも
literally a
君以
ghost.
外の人間には僕の姿は全く見えないし、声だって聞こえない。
No one can see or hear him except
だから
us,
聞き込みすることも君の代わりに働くこともできない。
so we can't do anything but stick with us.
さらに言えば君から10メートル以上離れることもできない。
This will be awkward when we gotta go to the bathroom.
何でもするって言ったけど、結局君を応援するくらいしかできそうもないんだ。いや、それでもね、誰もいないのがマシだと思うんだよ。
No matter what, I'll always be on your side.
犯人はオリオンだったりしないことは保証する。
The culprit was Orion all along. I mean, it is technically your fault. It sounds like, but you know. But still, you're still useless. Wow. I appreciate
あり
it.
がとう。そう言ってもらえると嬉しいよ。
I'm pretty sure to get onto some of the characters' past, we will have to pick that option. But for now, we can be nice to him.
これから一緒に頑張ろうね。
Let's both do our best.
で、さ、本当に何も
So
覚え
you
てな
really
い。
can't remember anything?
名前は
What about your
名前くらい
name?
はなんと
Do you
なく
think you can at least
思い出せないか
remember
な。
your name? No. But yes, we do get to name ourselves. What to go with? MC Amnesia Classic? Yes. At least in this one, it has a very legitimate reason because our memories technically got erased / pushed out. Alright. So I tend, rather than just always using my name, I like to pick names that fit the setting. So if it's not a Western setting, I don't want to use Diana. But I will use something along the same naming convention. So we'll go with Hazuki. So Hazuki would be the kanji for leaf and also moon. So Diana being the name of the moon goddess, and leaf / plants being what you work with as an apothecary. So there we go. We're Hazuki. Confirm. Yes. I would have just used the default name, but the protagonist does not have a canon name. Because usually these games will give you, like, you know, there's like a default name, or in the manga/anime, they gave them a name that, like, sort of became the canon, but that didn't happen. There's an anime for this one, but the heroine is still just called, like, you, she, whatever. Like, no one uses her name, so. Azuki, is that your name? I think so. I see, it's a good start. It's a start. I mean, as soon as we met anyone who knew us in the past, I imagine our name would have popped up, but hey. Alright then. There's no point staying here, so let's go back to your world. What is this place? It's kind of hard to explain. The space between dimensions. Yeah. So we have to pick a... This is like very Alice in Wonderland. We have to pick a door, and each door technically goes to like a parallel world. So we, as the heroine, technically have no idea what our original world is, because we don't have our memories. So it's like every time we go into a new world, we have a slightly different backstory. So it's interesting that way. This world has many possibilities, and there exist as many parallel worlds as there are possibilities. Oh yeah, this visual novel is PG/PG-13, but we are like college age. We're not like a high school student. One of our love interests is like getting his PhD in math. I thought I should mention that. It's like, yeah, we're not in high school. We're like 19 to like 22, like whatever. This is the space between those many parallel dimensions that isn't connected to any of them. To put it bluntly, right now you're suspended in the rift between worlds. Yippee! But I don't know which world you came from. Yay! Oh, but any world is still a world that you were in. There's no such thing as right or wrong with parallel worlds, so just pick the one you like the best. Just try them all. Just try them all. Like talking to your friends or looking at your phone history. Oh, but be careful of who you trust. Humans are brutal and cruel beings. I mean, you're not technically wrong, but give you memories you've never had. Whoops. Ah, yes. Gaslighting. Well, I mean, if I owed someone, 100 grand, I assume there would be some kind of invoice or a contract or, like, some kind of record. Some horrible jerk might introduce himself as your boyfriend and take you away from your actual one. I think that is actually something that happens. I don't think we get tricked into a pyramid scheme, though. Or like human trafficked. You might be overthinking it. You think so? Oh, I mean, he's got a point, but...
逆に考えてみて。運よく優しい人に接触できて、記憶喪失ですって教えたとする。そうしたら、君はどうなるかな？
What would happen to us then?
順当に考えれば、
Said you had amnesia, where did they force you into a hospital?
強制的に病院行きじゃない？ 記
True.
憶が戻るまで、保護って名目で病院とか家とかに軟禁状態になるんだろうね。多少は外に出るにしても、基本閉じこもることになるでしょ？
You'd be shut up inside for the most
それでいい
part.
んだろうけど、君の場合はそれじゃ困るの。君の記憶は脳や精神のトラブルでなくなったわけじゃないよね。
True. If we rotted in a hospital bed, we'd probably just get worse.
僕っていう存在によって押し出されてしまったものなんだ。だから病院や家で保護されても君の記憶が戻るわけじゃないし、むしろ刺激がなければ悪化する。
Gotta go talk to people and
誰
stuff.
とも会わずにぼーっと過ごしてたらいずれひどいことになるよ。それこそ水の飲み方とか呼吸の仕方とかすら
Forget how to breathe is an insane one. That's an automated system. Your brain isn't supposed to forget how to do that.
そんな恐怖のバッドエンドを回避する明日のためのその1。
Advice to avoid such a terrifying ending. Number 1.
情報収集。
Gather
できるだ
information.
け積極的に人と会って、もともとの自分がどういう人物だったか
Time
探
to
るん
meet
だ。
people and investigate.
自分が何者で、家族は誰で、どんな交友関係があって何をしていたか。そうやって情報を増やして記憶の外堀を埋めていくんだよ。
Increase your knowledge and fill up that outer part of your memories.
そうすればきっとそれがトリガーになって君の記憶は戻っていくはずだ。そうしていくうちに今度は僕が
As that happens, I'll be pushed out and eventually be able to separate from you.
今の状態じゃ
It's a long
すご
shot,
くリスキーだけど、
given our situation, but at the moment, it's the best plan we have.
ごめん、不安にさせる話ばっかりしちゃったね。
Sorry, I keep talking about nothing but the negative
でもま
things.
あ、
But first, it would be good to confide in your family. They won't believe that a spirit got stuck in your head.
後のことはそれから考えるとしよう。
Too bad, I'm pretty sure we're an orphan.
さあ、それじゃあ君の住む現実の世界へ。
Now let's go back.
やり方は簡単だよ。目を閉じて思い浮かべるんだ。
Method is simple, just close your eyes and think. One sec, I gotta blow my nose. There, and hopefully y'all heard absolutely nothing.
記憶を失った君が何かを思い浮かべることができたなら、それが君の望む世界だよ。
With no memories to influence you, whatever world you can recall is the world that you desire.
ただ、その世界
Only,
は
I
複
think
数
there
あ
are
ると
several
思うから、
worlds like that. Yay!
君がこれだと思う世界を選択して。
Choose the world that you feel is right. Yeah, so they're all named after cards. So we want heart.
君起きて、お願い早く起きて。
Oh dear! What happened? Oh, we're in the hospital already.
目が覚めた？
You're up.
あの、
What should we do? This is a hospital, isn't it?
ここって病
Isn't
院
this
だよね。こんなところでパジャマ着て寝てる君って明らかに入院患者だよね。
You're sleeping here in pajamas, so that means you're a patient, right? I just was explained that we need to avoid
一
hospitals.
体どうしてこんなことに。何か今の君の情報を探れるものはないのかな。
Is there anything that can give us some information?
あ、ベッドに名札がついてる。
Oh, there's a name tag on the bed.
君の名前は君が思い出した通りみたいだね。
So it looks like your name is just as you thought.
他に携帯電話か身分証ってないかな。
I probably have both of those somewhere.
あ、ベッドの下にカバンがあるよ。起き上がれる？
Oh, there's a purse under the bed. Can you get up? Ow!
び
Are you okay? I felt it too since we're merged together. Rip. Shared pain. Nothing can go wrong with that.
なんだろう今の痛み。あ、君、首に包帯が巻いてある。
Where did that come from just now? Oh, you have bandages wrapped around your neck. Surprise!
首だけじゃないや。腕にも足にも全身傷だらけって
It's
感
not
じ
just
だ
your
ね。
neck. They're all over your arms and legs too. It's like your whole body was injured. Oh yeah, I think we fell off a cliff. If I remember right.
あ、そっか。
See, you were probably hospitalized for these injuries then.
もしかして
Maybe you were in a car accident? Or was it a car accident? I don't know. Maybe in one of the other paths we fell off a cliff.
動けないほどの怪我ってわけじゃないみたいだけど、動こうとするとちょっ
It
と
doesn't
痛い
seem
ね。
like you're too injured to move, but moving still hurts.
入るぞ。
It's the bully!
あ、誰か来た。
おい、いつまで寝てるつもりだよ。
Oh my god, I forgot he had like the frickin' collarbone piercing. I forget what those are called. It's like it's a surface piercing technically. Because technically you can't actually pierce the skin of the collarbone. Hang on. Collarbone. Dermal piercing. There we go. A unique look, but with a high risk of rejection or migration due to constant movement. It's already 10? You've slept in enough? Thanks. Love you too, buddy.
え、だって入院患者だよ。寝てて当然じゃないの？
Recovery's normal!
この人、病院の人じゃないよね。
This guy is at hospital staff. Maybe you know him.
ったく、何ぼーっとしてんだ。目、覚ましてやるよ。
What are you gonna do? The chew already!
ごめん、君と繋がってる感覚
I love that. Sorry, I'm gonna have to cut our connection for a while. Bye!
君、大丈夫？ごめんね、何もできなくて。嫌なら抵抗した方がいいよ。
I'm sorry, I can't do anything. If you don't like it, you gotta do something yourself.
っていうか、いつまでキスしてるつもり？
Just how long is he gonna kiss you for? I forgot he's that fast.
なんなんだよ。今日は恥ずかしがって暴れないの？
My bad.
嫌がられないとやめ時わかんないんだけど。
If you don't resist, I won't know when to stop. Hello! Don't say it like
おと
that!
なしくしてるなら先進むぞ。いいのかよ。
Since you're keeping quiet, I'll take that as consent. That's not how consent works. That's not how it works. That's not how it works.
ちょっとそれは本当にご勘弁ください。この子あなたのこと覚えてないんで。
Orion's like the voice of reason. Like, hold the frick on!
僕が叫んだ
I
とこ
know
ろ
you
で
can't
聞
hear
こ
my
えない
voice,
って
but
分か
listen
ってるけど。
to me. It has a
本当大丈夫？
okay.
マジで寝ぼけてるな。
Oh my god, you really are half asleep.
俺、退院手続きしてくるから、それまでに着替えておけよ。戻ってきたら声かけずに入るぞ。
I won't knock on the way back in, bitch! That's rude.
じゃ、また後で。
I guess we're changing in the bathroom.
行っちゃった。
He's gone.
はあ、びっくりした。
Hey, that was a surprise.
と
Anyway, I think that
今
man
の
just
男
now
は
is your
君の彼
boyfriend?
氏みたいだね。
Maybe?
っていうか、もし彼氏じゃなかったら入ってくるなりキスなんて大問題だよ。
A suable offense, assault and battery. It's not quite assault and battery, but you've got the right idea, buddy.
彼氏なら当然なのかもしれないけど、君は全然覚えてないんだし、無理することないんだよ。
Guess it's normal if he's your boyfriend, but you don't remember it, and so you don't have to put up with it.
それよりまずは着替えないとあの人に着替えを見られちゃう。そういえば
Said he wasn't going to
退院手
take
続きして
he
くる
was
っ
going
て
to
言っ
take
てた
care
よ
of the
ね。
discharge papers.
君も
Looks like you're
退院
ready
する
to
ところ
leave
なの。
then.
いきなり入院中とは言っても
I know we
思っ
woke
た
up
よ
in a
り状
hospital
況
and
は
all, but
最
it
悪じゃ
really
ない
could
み
have
たい
been
だね。
worse.
退院手続き代行してくれるくらいならあいつは相当親しいんだろうし今後も頼りにできる可能性は高いよ。
He's close enough to you to take care of hospital paperwork in your place, so there's a good chance that you can rely on him.
本当に信頼できる人間なら記憶喪失を隠すこともないだろうし意外と先は明るいかもしれないね。っていう
Yay!
かなんで彼氏が退院手
But
続
why
き
is your
してくれ
boyfriend
るんだ
taking
ろう。
care of all that paperwork?
あいつも君も高校生か大学生くらいだろうし普通は親がやるもんじゃないの？
Yeah, we're all orphans. Everyone's an orphan. There's no parents in this world.
いやまあ退院させてくれるなら
Well, it
なんだ
doesn't
ってい
really
いけど
matter
さ。
now. What matters is that you leave the hospital.
とにかく着替えようか。体痛むだろうからゆっく
You're
り
in
ね。
pain, so take it slow. 10 minutes later.
置いてあった服着れた？よく似合うね。うん、かわいい。さて、あとはさっきの男
I
が帰って
guess
くる
now
の
we
を
just have to
待
wait
つ
until
だ
that
け
guy
だけど。
comes back. Yo!
ただいま着替えた。
Done changing? Well, as you can plainly see,
はっぶな。
was
もう
close.
ちょっと着替えるの遅かったら完全に見られてたよ。確かにさっき声かけないで入るって言ってたけど、普通本
Did
当
say
に
he'd
ノッ
come
ク
in
しないで
without
入ってく
knocking,
る？
but is it normal for people to actually do that? No.
親
He's
しき
just a
仲にっ
jerk.
て言うよね。ここはビシッと文句言っとく？
Maybe we should tell him. You could at least knock.
だからさっきしないって言っといただろう。文句ならその時言えば。
Should have said something then. How's
な
it
んか
your
本当に様
fault?
子おかしいな。退院して大丈夫なのか？
You're acting really weird. Is it really okay? Still-
いやいや、大丈夫です。だよ
Yeah,
ね。
it's totally okay, right?
あれお前朝の薬飲んだ？ゴミ捨てた様子ないけど。
Did you take your medicine this morning? It doesn't look like you threw anything
あ
away.
のさ、お前痛くないの？どうやったら毎日飲んでる痛み止め飲み忘れるんだよ。さっさと飲めよバカ。荷物片付けてるから。
I'll pack up your stuff, thanks. He's very tsundere.
言葉がザクザク
Oh,
刺
his
さる。
words are like tiny stabs to the heart.
でも一応心
It
配
seems
して
like
くれ
he's
てる
worried
のかな。
about you.
とりあえず世話は
Maybe
焼い
he's
て
just
くれ
trying
て
to
るみ
take
たい
care
だ
of
し。
you in his own way.
あ、とにかく痛み止め飲もうか。痛いのは確かだしね。カバンの中にあるそれかな。
Anyway, you should take your painkillers. It's true that you're in pain. Maybe they're in your purse?
意外と片付いてるな。棚の中も空だし。お前、昨日自分でやったの
Didn't expect the room to be cleaned up like this already. The shelves are empty too. Did you pack up yourself?
ああ、本当だ。記憶を失う前に君が自分でやったのかな。
Maybe you cleaned it up before you lost your
とりあえ
memories.
ずここは
You
う
should
なず
just
いてお
nod
こ
for
う。
now.
っていうか
Actually,
余
you
計
don't
な
really
こと
know
言えない
any
から
anyway, so all you can do is nod.
特にやることなさそうだし、もう行くか。が、看護師にはさっき挨拶してきたから。
Okay, thank the nurse on the way, so
家ま
no
で近い
worry.
けど、タクシーの方がいいよな。
I presume you'd prefer a taxi?
なあ俺、お前の家の周りよくわかんないから、自分で道順説明してくれよな。
Help!
いえ
Oh, I love this little transition. That's so cute. Yeah, in Japan, the addresses can be really weird, so a lot of times you have to give directions
どこへ行きます？
instead of an address.
無茶ぶりきた。
Not very good with directions.
ああ、ここに来るときにはスラスラ説明してただろ
What? You had no trouble explaining it on the way here.
しょうがないな。
Ugh, looks like I've got no choice.
あ、すみません。場所をうまく言えないんですけど、 とりあえず寄進母神の方にお願いします。
Sorry, I don't know the exact address, but we'd like to go somewhere around Kishin Boshi.
あとは曲がる場所を指示しますんで。
I could explain where to turn from there.
かしこまりました。
Understood.
ふう、なんとか切り抜けた。記憶喪失
Having amnesia sure is rough, it sure is.
彼が言った行き先の名前に心当たりとかありそう？
Do you remember anything about the place he
家に着け
mentioned?
ば何か思い出せるかな？
Maybe you'll remember something when you get home. Can only hope. Can only hope.
ここが君の家か。家族と一緒に住んでるのかな？それとも一人暮らしかな？
So this is your house. I wonder if you live with your family or maybe you live alone? A little bit of both.
あ、まさかこの男と同棲？
If you lived with the guy, he'd know his own address, wouldn't he?
何自分家に見とれてんだよ。
What are you staring at? Let's go.
おい、どこまで行くんだよ。
Where are you going?
やばい。鍵出さなきゃだよね。カバンの中探してみて。
You need to find your key. Try looking in your purse. See anything?
もしかして鍵出そうとしてるわけ？
You looking for your key or something?
俺が
Yes?
使ってるだろ。どうやったら忘れられんの？
I have it. How'd you forget that? Oh, sorry.
しまった。怪しまれちゃったかな。
Is he suspicious now? Rip.
ワンルームか。君一人暮らしみたいだね。
So it's just one room. Looks like you live alone.
ってダメダメ。キョロキョロ見回したら怪しまれるよ。
Wait, stop it. If you look around like that, he'll get suspicious.
なあ、片付けはやるから。お茶入れて。
Okay, I'll clean him up. I'll clean up, so make some tea.
なんと、怪我人をこき使うつもり？
Still an injured person to make tea, I guess. I mean, it is our house, so unless he knows where everything is.
隊員の許可が下りたってことは、最低限の日常生活はできるってことだろ。
Since the hospital allowed you to leave, that means you can take care of simple everyday stuff by
倒
yourself.
れたらベッドまで運んでやるから。俺がいる間に。
And if you
リハビリ
collapse,
しろ
I'll carry you to bed. Think of this as a rehabilitation period.
なんてスパルタ式なの？仕方ない。お茶っ葉探そうか。
I guess you can't help it. You'll have to look for the tea.
で、この場合のお茶って何茶のことだろう？
Wait, exactly what kind of tea does he mean? Anyway?
緑茶？
Green
麦
tea?
茶？
Barley tea?
もう
Black
いっ
tea?
そ直接聞いちゃう？
Maybe you should just ask. Mugicha. I guess it is summer in the game. Having barley tea, chilled barley tea is really popular in the summer in Asia. I know in Japan and I think in Korea as well. Is black tea
別
okay?
にいいけど、なんで突然そんな気取ったもん出すの？
I don't really mind, but why would you make
たま
that?
にはそんな気分なの？ね。
She just felt like it.
ま、いいけどさ。
Well, whatever.
はあ、彼いつまでいるつもりなんだろう。なんか人んちの荷物手際
How
よ
long
く
is he
片
going
付
to
けて
hang
るから
around? It looks like he's putting your stuff away.
この家の鍵を預かってたわけだし、もしかして入院中の世話全部彼がやってくれてたのかな？
He had a key to this place, so maybe he was taking care of you the whole time you were
って
hospitalized?
どういうこと？親は何してるんだ親は？
What exactly are your parents doing?
まあ今
Oh
は
well,
と
I
りあえ
guess you
ず
should just make some
お茶入れ
tea
よっ
for
か。
now. 10 minutes later, it's always 10 minutes.
大体片付いた。着替え類は触ってないから自分でやって。
That about does it. I didn't touch your clothes though, so you can take care of that
お茶入っ
yourself.
たからテーブルに持ってこいよ。サンドイッチ買ってきてるから。
You
朝から何も食べてないんだろ。とにかく何か
haven't had anything to eat, right? You should eat something.
言い方はきついけど、いろいろ気遣ってくれてるのかな。
Time
と
to
りあえず
eat.
聞きたいことはいっぱいあるけど、何聞いてもすぐに見透かされそう。絡むの難しいね。
なあ、 もうこんな時間か。俺帰るわ。
It's already late, I'll go home. Imagine having to spend like the whole day with someone who claims they're your boyfriend, but you have no idea. And all you want is to be alone.
やっと帰ってくれる。この緊張から解放される。
He's finally leaving. We're finally free from all of this anxiety.
そろそろお前限界だろ。一人の間は誰も面倒見られないんだ。
You're probably about at your limit. Nobody will be here to take care of you, so you should just lie down.
な、明日も来るから。
Oh, and I'll be back tomorrow. No need to go to any trouble.
だってお前様子おかしいし、俺は一日くらい予備校休んでも平気だか
You're
ら。
acting strange. There's no problem if I take one day off.
あ、予備校生なんだこいつ。
So he also attends a prep school.
じゃあ、また明日。
Anyway, see you tomorrow.
あ、鍵はキッチンカウンターの上に置いといた。明日
Oh,
は
I left the key on the kitchen counter. I'll just be a guest tomorrow.
寝坊するなよ。
Don't sleep in. Thanks.
やっと一人になれたね。
You're finally alone.
なんかすっごく不審が
Seems
ら
like
れ
he
てた
had a
気
lot
が
of
するけ
doubts
ど
about you,
とりあえ
but
ず
you avoided
病院
being
に
brought
連れ
back
戻
to
さ
the
れるのだけ
hospital.
は避けられた。は
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
あ、それにしても疲れたね。
But you really do seem
今
tired.
朝まで入院してたんだもん。
You were hospitalized since this morning, after all. Of course you'd be tired. That guy was pushing you way too hard, wasn't he?
部屋の中も探ってみたいけど、もう体が限界みたいだね。横になって休みながら携帯のチェックしようか。
We need to search around this room, but it feels like your body is at its limits. You should just lie down and check your cell phone.
カバンの
Alright,
中身は
let's see what's in your purse.
あれ、携帯ないよ。
You have no cell phone?
なんで？今時の若者が携帯持ってないなんてことあるの？
All the young people have a cell phone, don't you?
あ、病
Or
院にい
maybe
る
he
間
put
は
it
必要
away
ないと思
somewhere
って
since
どこ
you
かに
didn't
片
need
付
it
け
at
と
the
いたとか？
hospital?
家探ししたいけど、
We should
とて
look
もそ
around
の
for
体
it.
力はないよね。
But you don't have the strength.
あ、とりあえず財布の中だけでもチ
Anyway,
ェックしよう。
for now you should just check inside your purse. You might have an ID card or something in there.
あるある。明賀大学心理学科1年。
Oh my god, we're a psychology major.
さっきのあいつは明日予備校だって言ってたよね。
I guess we were gonna be a psychiatrist. Said that he had prep school tomorrow. Oh, maybe Shin's like last year of high school. I can't remember.
あいつは浪人したのかな？それとも年下なのかな？同年代くらいなのは確かだけど。
Does that mean you decide to study for exams for a year? Or is he younger than you? You look like you're around the same age.
今日一日喋ってたのに未だに名前もわかんないよ。
Even though we talked to him all day, we still don't know his name.
でも家の鍵を預けておいたり、退院の手続きを頼んだりしてたわけだし。
But he had your house key and he took care of your discharge papers. There's no doubt that you trusted him before you lost your memories.
間違いないよね。でもこれって普通彼氏に頼むことじゃない。
This isn't something you normally ask a casual boyfriend to do. He must be more like family.
ちょっと様子を見てみて、本当に信頼できそうなら記憶喪失を打ち明けてみるのも手
Should
かも
watch
ね。
him for a while and maybe tell him about your amnesia when you're sure you can trust him.
あ、本当に仲が良かったなら家のどこかに
Oh, if you really get along that well, you might have a photo album or something in the house. Remember physical photographs? Remember those? But you're at your limit here. You should wait until tomorrow.
とにかく今日はお疲れ様。明日もわかんないことだらけだけど、頑張ろう。
Good work. Thank you. So yeah, this game takes place over the course of the month of August, so... Yippee! The next day.
誰か来た？
Good morning, huh? Is someone here?
あ、
Oh, it's the guy from yesterday.
来るの早
But
す
he's
ぎ
way
でし
too
ょ。
early. It's
まだ
not
9時
even
前
9
なんだけ
o'clock yet.
ど。ちょっと待っててもらって急いで身支度しよう。
Ask him to wait a little while and get dressed. 10 minutes later. It's always 10 minutes.
遅い。寝てたな。
You're late. Did you just wake up?
家に帰ったからってだらけるな。病院にいた時と同じように生活する方が。
Don't slack off just because you're at home now. It's better for you to live the same way you did at the hospital.
だから昨日
That's why I told you yesterday not to sleep in.
もしかしてそのために朝早くから叩き起こしに来たの？どんな
What kind of crazy
厳しい生活指導だよ。
disciplinarian is this guy?
帰
Well,
るぞ。
you know, I'm coming in. We didn't say you could come in.
これ朝飯買ってきた。それと聞きたいことあるん
I
だ。
bought you breakfast. He bought us brekkie. There's something I want to ask you. Yes?
今日で付き合って1年になるよな。何かしなくていいのか。
It's our 1 year anniversary today, right? Are you sure you don't want to do anything?
そうなの？なんでいきなりそんな記念日に出くわしちゃうんだ。
Nexon, hello! Why'd there have to be some big anniversary now of all times? Will you buy me a cake?
太るからやめとけよ。お前丸顔なんだから。肉つくとすぐ太って見えるぞ。
I don't remember this. Y'all, we might have to kill him. We asked if we could have cake and he said no, we might get fat.
乙女に向かって言ってはいけないことを。
That's not something you should say to a girl or anyone, actually. You need someone killed? Yeah. This boy was like, by the way, it's our 1st year anniversary. Do you want to do anything? And we were like, can we buy a cake? And he's like, no, you'll get fat. So I think we need to kill this guy.
で、もう一つ質問。
One more question? Asshole? Right? It's our anniversary! I can't believe that. We stuck it out for a year, apparently. The big milestones with, like, relationships in terms of how likely they are to break up are, like, 3 months, 6 months, and then a year. And then after that, it starts getting, pretty steady. New mic? Yes and no. I got a mixer, like an actual mixer. So the mic's coming through the mixer, so it probably sounds a little different. That's so neat. Thank you. Yeah. I got some money from family for Christmas, so I bought it for myself. So yeah, because before the mic was like USB and we just plugged it into the computer. Now I can use like the fancy audio cable stuff. It does sound better? Yay! I'm glad. Yeah, it's still a learning curve because it's a whole new thing, but we're getting there. It's only been a couple weeks since I've had it, so. One more question.
俺、
Yes?
昨日からお前に名前呼ばれてないんだけど、なんだ
I've been coaching by name since yesterday. We have amnesia. Oops. You'll get there someday, for sure. Just with the holidays, I haven't had the time to, like, sit down and, like, test everything and get used to it, so I've kind of just been learning on the fly.
いつもしょっちゅう呼ばれてる気がするんだけど。
You pretty much always call me by my name.
てか、
Also, I'm always a jerk to you, but it usually just rolls right off your back. Yesterday, though, it seemed like you wanted me gone.
バレてる？
Surprise! We were gonna break up with you, and then, well, you know. Howdy! Hiya! Y'all got me talking about visual novels, and so here we are. Don't need to explain yourself. It's good you'll do someday. For sure, for sure. But yes, we were all talking about visual novels yesterday while playing Mario Kart, and so I got the urge to play, so here we are! So I want to ask you, do you remember my name? Of course we do! It's... Banana. It feels weird to hear me now. Fair. Yeah. With these things, it is always, what's the word I'm looking for? Technology is always different. It's always interesting to hear how your voice sounds with that stuff. Always throws me right off. But yeah, here we go. Oh yeah, and let me know if I got doubled. I turned my monitoring back on, so you're not supposed to. But if you hear a double, then like, let me know. Yay, D&D though, let's go. So I want to ask you, do you? Yeah, it's Banana Slammer. Yeah. It's Bluesky. Yeah, it's Bluesky. I just slipped your mind would be very, very bad. Why would you ask that? Because I'm suspicious that you don't remember. I guess we really were in some kind of accident that would make it so having amnesia might be viable?
So, やっぱり覚えてないのか。
We didn't say that! Don't take us back to the hospital! Don't take us back to the hospital! We'll just run away in there! No, we really did just slip our mind! Don't take us back to the hospital! What about the hospital? So, in this game, we have amnesia. And, like, the reasoning for it is this otherworldly spirit accidentally got trapped in our soul. And so he pushed out our memories. So now we are trying to get back to our normal life. But if anyone finds out we have amnesia, there's a chance we'll be taken back to the hospital. But without stimulation, apparently we will just progressively forget more and more things until, you know, we basically die. So that's why it's like, oh, we don't need to go to the hospital. No, not at all. It's all good. It's all good. Plot twist, you're a drug dealer? Now that would be crazy. Oh, by the way, we only started going out 3 months ago and you don't even remember that shit! He got us good. He trapped us. He got us.
Huh?
Excuse you? That was nasty. That was rude. You lied to us. He tricked
引っ
us!
掛けやがったな。
He sure did. It's really neat to hear you. Now we can hear you accenting voices to jokes. It's good. I'm glad that this was a worthwhile investment then.
なんで隠したがってるのか知らないけど、もうしらばっくれても無駄。
I don't know why you're hiding it, but there's no use playing dumb anymore.
隠してるのは間違いないから、聞いても言わないだろうと思って釜かけた。
I tricked you because it was obvious you were hiding something, but you wouldn't want to admit it. Beep. My bad.
なんですと？
What did you say?
記憶。
Your memories are missing, aren't they?
お
Damn. No, it's just it's
前。て
fine.
か、隠せると思う方がおかしいだろ。お前、記憶混乱してても。
Looks like you're still an idiot even without your memories. All right, we're breaking up right here, right now. Goodbye. Get out, get out, get out!
俺がお前と付き合ってるってすぐ分かんなかったの。様子が違ってても。
No, it's just sillies! You couldn't figure out from the start that we were dating? And you thought you could hide the fact that you've changed?
バカ。
Baka. Yeah, you can tell this guy voiced it. Scaramouche from Genshin. He's also Kibo from Danganronpa 3. Though his Kibo voice is he's a much gentler character. You having zoomies? I always have zoomies. What are you talking about?
そんなに心込めて。
Oh, you don't have to rub salt in the wound, name calling and all.
朝からおかしいと思ってたっての。
You've been acting strange since yesterday.
そのうち治るかと思って様子見てただけ。
I figured it was just temporary, and that you'd get better or something.
で、なんで隠してたんだよ。
So, why'd you try to hide it? I didn't want to go back to the hospital.
じゃあ病院には絶対戻さない。
I got it. I won't take you back to the hospital.
え、いいの？
Really?
それでもう隠す必要ないんだ。
But now you have no reason to hide it.
で、どこ
So,
まで理解できてるんだ？
how much do you remember? Absolutely shit all.
自分の名前は分かってるか？年齢とか立場は？
Do you know your name, your age, your living situation?
それは大丈夫だよね。身分証見たし。
That's not a problem. You saw your ID card.
なあ、身分証があったのか。てか、身分証がないと名
Uh,
前も分かんないか
so
ら
you had an
混乱してる
ID
の。
card. So you're saying you're so confused you can't even remember your name without your ID? Just with the mixer, it feels more zoomy and alive. Fair! Yeah. Now because it's coming through better cables and stuff, it's gonna pick up the highs and the lows a lot more.
じゃあ、一から説明するけど、
Alright, then I'll just explain everything from the beginning.
俺の名前はシン。お前とは子供の頃からの知り合いで、
The childhood friend
you
won
are
this time! Yay! My name's Shin. Maybe we'll hear your cats meowing better? Possibly.
3ヶ月前からは付き合ってた。年は1個下。高3。
We started going out 3 months ago. I'm a year younger than you, a senior in high school. I'm sure the kids at school love teasing the heck out of you.
年下だったんだ。偉そうなのに。
So he's younger, but he acts so grown up.
お前の両親は海外に不倫中。入院直後には1回帰ってきたけど。
Parents are
もう向こう
working
に戻った。
overseas. They visited you when you were hospitalized, but they've gone back now. Oh, so we're not orphans. There we go. You can never tell in anime. It's either absentee parents or we're orphans.
で、その代わりに俺が鍵と金を預かっていろいろ面倒を見てた。
I'm taking care of you in their place. I've got your key and some other stuff. Your parents know me really well.
ああ、なるほどね。単なる彼氏にしてはいろいろ任されすぎって思ったけ
Or
ど。
we're the
なん
parents!
か
We're
納
the
得。
parents! That would be crazy. Ah, I see. I thought he was going above and beyond an ordinary boyfriend's duties, but I get it now.
幼馴染で恋人だっ
I'll
たら
be the
そり
crazy
ゃ親も
smoking
信用
it.
するよね。きついけど真面目そうなやつだし。
Your childhood friends. No wonder your parents trust him. He's kind of a mean guy, but he seems pretty interesting.
いっぺんに話しても混乱するだろうし、とりあえずこんなとこか。
I'm sure if I say too much at once, it'll just confuse you, so I'll stop there for now.
他に気になることあるか？
Is there anything else you want to know? What's with these injuries? Maybe the time zone break really helped your humor? Maybe! I'm sorry.
え？
Huh?
俺のせいなんだ。お前が怪我したのも記
It
憶がお
was
か
my
しくなってる
fault. The reason you're injured, and the reason your memories are all messed up right now.
え？ちょっと
Wait
待
a
って。
second!
記憶なくしたのは僕のせいだよ。
Not you! But,
お前は10日くらい前、事故にあった。
you were in an accident about 10 days ago. You hit your head pretty hard.
記憶が混乱してるのはその
I
せいだ
think the impact made you lose your memories.
違うんだけど。
That's wrong,
まあ
but,
適当に
well,
誤解してくれるなら、その
I
方が
guess
都合いい
it's
な。
convenient for us.
事故のことは
Well, about that accident.
悪い。
No,
俺もまだ
sorry.
気持ちの整理がついてないんだ。
I still
冷静
haven't
に
really
話せる
managed
自
to
信
think
が
it
ない
over. I don't think I can talk about it yet. I think we should call Freddy Fazbear. Not the bite of 87.
とにかく全責任は俺にある。怪我のことも。
Regardless, all the blame is on me. Your injuries, your lost memories. I'm going to take care of
お
you.
ばさんとおじさんにも俺が面倒見るって約束して鍵を預けてもらった。
I promised your mother and father that I'd look after you too. That's why they gave me your key.
申し訳ありません。
Oh no, I'm very sorry.
全部俺の
It's all my
責任
fault.
です。
If
俺
I
が
had just been more careful, none of this would have happened. I really am sorry. Please let me make up for this. I don't care what I have to do.
シン君、私たちは君のせいだな。
Maybe the true amnesia are the friends we made along the way, the boyfriends and the friends we made along the way. If only that's how it all worked, huh? Shin, we aren't blaming you for this.
あ、ねえ、今の過去の記憶じゃない？シンがご両親に謝ったところだよ、きっと。
Wasn't that a memory of the past? I think that was Shin apologizing to your parents.
シンの言葉をきっ
Looks
か
like
けに
Shin's words
記憶
triggered
が
a
蘇った
memory.
よかった。やっぱり
So you really did forget them completely?
どうかしたか？
What's wrong? Did you apologize to my dad at the hospital? Yeah,
嫌なところを思い出
there
すな。
wasn't exactly a great moment. I would have
もう少し
preferred that you
格好つけていたところを
remembered something
思い出して
about
くれ
me
な。
where I was cooler. What do you mean? Taking responsibility is the coolest thing you can do.
大丈夫だよ。割とかっこよ
It
かっ
was
たよ。
actually pretty admirable. Exactly.
よかった。一応思い出せるんだな。
That's good. It sounds like you can remember some things at least.
もしかして昨日の朝君の様子がおかしいって気づいてからシンはずっと気を張ってたのかな？
He might have been bracing himself for this since yesterday morning when he noticed you were acting strange.
そうだよね。
Must have
彼
been a
女
shock
が
to
記憶ないん
realize
じゃ
that
ない
his
かって
girlfriend had
思ったら
lost her
厳しく
memories.
見えたのもシンが緊張
He
してた
acts
せいか
pretty
もしれない
tough,
ね。
but that might be because he's
お
anxious.
前、動けそうか？
Can you walk? Yeah, I just forgot my memory. I did. I'm not,
その辺歩いてみようぜ。何か
we
思い
should
出す
take
か
a
もしれない
walk around here. You might remember something.
そうだね。 見慣れた風景を見
That's
れば
right. Seeing familiar places might jog your memory.
行ってみ
Let's go.
この辺がお前の実家のあった場所。思い出せない。あっそう。
This is around where your parents' house was? Was? Did they sell their house when they went to work overseas? That's my house. It's really close to yours. So if anything happens, come over right away. Yes, sir. Next is your work. It's about a 20-minute walk. Hey, that's about the same distance I walked to the apothecary. Very nice.
やっぱり容赦
How
ない
you
んだ
know,
けど
Mercy?
昨日まで
This
入
girl
院
was
し
in
て
the
る
hospital
女の子
until
それは
yesterday.
しすぎじゃ
Don't you
ない
think this is too much for her?
っていうか家がすぐ近くって昨日この辺わからないってタクシーの行き先説明させてたけど
His house is really close, yet when he asked about a taxi, he said he didn't know the
も
area.
しかして1周年
It was
記
probably
念日の
another
話みたい
trick,
に
like
あの
when he
時も
said you guys were
金かけてた
celebrating
の
your anniversary. He's too smart for his own good.
ちょ
Maid of no
大丈夫
Shitsuji.
体痛くなってきた
Sheep
いいよね
maid. Hey, are you okay? It seems like you're in pain.
もう無理か。
I guess that was too much for you.
そこがお前のバイト先だから。
Let's go into the cafe. This is where you work.
はあ綺麗なお店
What a pretty
へえ
place.
君ここでバイトしてるん
So
だ
you work here.
お帰りなさいませ。ご主人様、お嬢様。
Oh my god, it's one of those cafes. It is legitimately a maid cafe. Welcome back, master, madame. Okarina-san, Goshujin-sama, Ojo-sama. は
ご主人様お嬢様
Master? Madame? What type of cafe is a maid cafe? So that's a type of cafe in Japan where the wait staff role play as like maids and butlers. So the customer is supposed to be referred to as though they are like the lord and lady of a manor kind of thing. That's where the whole welcome back, master, and like okari nasai goshujin-sama. Hello, Kuro.
てしん、お前ね、彼女昨日退院じゃなかったの？
Wait, Shin, she just got out of the hospital. Why'd you bring her all the way here? Well, we were going for a walk, so why not, I guess.
お前、顔色悪いな。頭の傷。
You're looking kind of pale. Is your head hurting?
今日は客で来てるんだ。
We're here as customers today.
ああ、そうです
Oh,
か。
I see.
それは失礼しました。
Fine. How very rude of me.
ご注文がお決まりの頃、また伺います。
I'll return when you've decided on your order.
知り合いだったのかなすごく親しげだったね
Maybe you know him? He acted awfully close.
今のはトーマ。何か思い出せない。
That was Toma. Do you remember anything?
ダメか。
I guess
いや、
not.
まあいい。
That's fine.
目的の一つは
That's one
終了。
objective down.
あとは適当に
I guess all
携帯
that's
買
left
って
is to buy a
タクシー
cell
で
phone,
帰
then
ろう。
take a taxi back.
携帯
A cell phone?
お前さ、
You don't have a
携
cell
帯ない
phone.
んだよ。
Did you realize
気づい
that?
てたか？
It
事故の
broke
時壊
during
れ
your
たな。
accident. Ah, that makes sense.
あそれでカバンの中に携帯が入ってなかったんだ
If only they were indestructible Nokia bricks, this wouldn't have happened.
You were fine
in the hospital, but it would be a problem now if you couldn't contact me in an emergency. I don't really know what kind of phones girls like, so you choose. You came all the way here, you might as well. I would like a pink one. Thank you. Or purple. Purple's also nice. I mean, basic black is nice too, but this was the era of flip phones, so they didn't have phone cases or anything. Or even better, lavender? Ooh, yes, lavender. I used to have a pink phone. Nice. One of my smartphones used to be pink. Right now, the phone I use for streaming is my old iPhone, which is lavender. My current personal one is just basic black. They don't release phones in fun colors anymore. Or at least not very often. You don't complain much anymore. Are you pushing yourself too hard? Apparently we were a bratty girlfriend before all of this. A little bit. Idiot. I never told you to overdo it. If you need to complain, tell me. I won't know unless you speak up. What? You don't have boyfriend ESP? You can't read our minds? What's wrong with you? It's not like I can read your mind. I can't do anything about secret thoughts. I'm working on a custom LED case, but with every project I left in the blueprints. No! Sometimes it is hard to get stuff out of that design phase. Hopefully one day. We've built all these little details into our relationship over the last 10 years. It's really weird to have to explain things like this for you to understand. Is the person standing here really the Hazuki I know? Or should I treat you like a stranger? Back during the accident, I thought you had died. I was really scared. Yesterday, when I noticed your memories were gone, I felt like this relationship and everything we've built was crumbling. You can still remember it, right? It's not all gone, is it? Well, doesn't matter what happens. It's still all my fault. Oh, so tired. What a rough day. But you managed to get a phone. He's pretty forceful when it comes to getting things done. Anyway, this phone's already giving us valuable information. It's August 2nd. It's pretty cool outside for August. Humans have been saying the weather's been abnormal over the past few years. I guess they were right. Climate change.
情報源にはなりそうにないね。
Your new cell phone only has Shin's contact information. I guess it won't provide much more than that.
まあ明日もあいつが来るみたいだし、ある程度任せておいてもいいんじゃないかな。
But it seems like he's going to come by tomorrow, so maybe we can leave a lot of the guesswork up to him. Butters, hello. Thank you for the posture check.
怪我で体が動かしにくいのは辛いけど、それ以外はまあ割と順調に進んでるよね。
Happy first weekend of the year. Yes, happy first weekend. It's kind of bad that you can't move much because of your injuries, but you're making good
信頼でき
progress.
そうな相手に記憶喪失を相談できて、病院には行かないって約束もしてもらって。
You were able to talk to someone you can trust about your amnesia, and he promised he would take you back to the hospital.
未来は明るい。この調子なら
Yeah, the
記憶が
future's looking
戻るよ。
bright.
明日も頑張ろうね。
At this rate, your memories will be back in no time. Let's do our best tomorrow. Yippee! But he was blaming himself for all of this. No wonder he had such a serious look on his face.
説明したところで理解されるわけないけど、誤解させたままなのはちょっとだけ申
He
し訳
wouldn't
ないね。
understand if you explained the truth, but leaving him to think that about himself is kind of sad. Alas, not much we can do. August 3rd.
俺昨日お前に嘘
I
つい
actually
た
lied to you yesterday. Sorry?
なんだよ来るなり。こっちは起き抜けだってのに。
What does that mean? You just woke up.
お前の両親が海外にいるってあれ嘘。本当は隣の県にいる。退院日は仕事で来られなかっただけ。
Why would you lie about that? I guess that explains why he was like, this is where your parents' house used to be. I guess we lived in this area, then we moved, and then for university we stuck around here or something. They just couldn't come pick you up from the hospital because of
記
work.
憶のないお前を独占したくて嘘ついた。はい、これ連絡先。
I just wanted to have you all to myself because you had amnesia. Here's their contact information. Bruh. You're being a little sus.
どういうこと？
What's going on?
それ結構重大な嘘じゃないの？
That's a super huge mega lie! And he said it like it was nothing. Thanks for telling me.
連絡先は本物だけど、俺の言ったことは嘘だった。
The info's real, but what I said was a lie.
はあ？
記憶が戻ってないか聞いても、また隠すかもしれないと思って。やっぱまだ戻ってないんだな。
Stop fucking with our brains! This is how you ruin our relationships, sir.
お前の両親は本当に海外赴任。昨日嘘ついた。
I lied about having lied. Great. Lieception.
その連絡先はロスのやつ。家から移してきた。なんなら国際電話で確かめ
That contact info is legit. I copied it from home. You can make an international call to check.
こんな。
One day no one's gonna believe him anymore. Yep.
信じてくれなくなるんだぞ。
Boy who cried wolf.
やっぱ1日2日経ったら
I guess it
自
was
然
too
に回
naive
復
to
してる
think it
かも
would
な。
fix itself after 1 or 2 days.
体調は元気
How
な
are you
お
feeling?
前の学校見
You're
る
okay to walk. We could check out your school.
You
You don't seem too bad, but personally, I'm kind of
どうす
upset.
る？
What will you do? Do you want to go with him? That sounds fine.
じゃあ行こう。
Alright, let's go. You know, you're allowed to get mad when someone lies to you.
ぼーっとしてんのは分かってるし、騙し討ちした俺が悪いんだけど、なんか調子狂う。
I mean, yes, we should get mad at him, but also, like, he's the only ally we got.
なんだ、怒られるつもりで言ってたんだ。
See, so he said it knowing you might get mad at him. He's just a glutton for punishment. He wants us to get mad at him.
いつも通り、分むくれて怒るだろうって、無意識に思ってたみたいだな。地味に答える、こういう違和感。
I guess on some level, I figured you'd get all pouty with me like you normally do. That you didn't makes me really uncomfortable.
今のお前は、お前だけど違うんだよな。分かってもらえるつもりで、あしらったらダメだよな。
Right now, you're still you, but you're also different. I guess I can't just assume you'd react to things in the same way.
もしかしたらさっきの記憶を失う前の君とシンの間では通じてた呼吸なのかもね。
Maybe that's how you used to be with Shin, back before you lost your memories. Yep.
じゃあ行くか。
Alright, let's get going.
な、今日は具合が悪くなったら、さっさと言えよ。
And if you don't feel well, let me know right away. This is your university. You started attending right after you finished high school. He specifically said escalator, which usually refers to when a high school is affiliated with like a university. So like she basically was all set to go from like when she got into high school.
高校も敷地内にあるけど、制服だから部外者は入りにくい。とりあえず大学でいいよ。
Yeah, there we go. Both schools share the same campus, but they have uniforms, so outsiders can't really enter. I'd say the university's good enough though, right?
ここが君の学校か。高校も敷地内にあるってことは、ここに3年以上通ってるんだよね。
Since your high school is on campus, so you've all been coming here for a few years already. Do you recognize anything?
多分、お前の記憶に一番残ってるのは部活動のことだと思う。
I think what would stand out the most in your memories would be your after-school club.
高2から軽音部に入ってバンドやってた。ボーカル担当。
Oh, we're a musician! Let's go! You've been in a band since your second year of high school, on vocals.
始めた時はすげえ下手くそだったけど、その後相当練習したらしくて、3年の時はまあまあ。
You were awful at first, but then you practiced a lot, so you were okay by your third year. Thanks.
大学入ってからは演奏聞いてない。でもまあ、熱中してたな。
Haven't heard you perform since you started college, but you've been pretty enthusiastic about it.
で、ここが部室。見覚えあるか？かなり通ってたはずだけど。
You're a little close, buddy. Do you recognize it? You came here all the time.
今はお前の怪我で休止中。この調子じゃ、当
They're
分
on a
休止
break
のまま
because
に
of
な
your
りそうだ。
injury. At this rate, they'll be on hiatus for a
普段
while.
は週2くらいで練習してたのかな。授業の
I
後と
think
か。
you usually practice about twice a week, after class or on days
俺も
off.
しょっちゅう来てた。お前の部活が終わった後、ここで2人で話してた。
I drop by kind of often too, after you were done. We'd talk for a while.
お前が必死になってるとこ見てんのが楽しかった。
I really enjoyed seeing you get nervous around
俺に
me.
はそういうの無理だし。
Saddest! That doesn't really happen to me.
俺がお前に告白したのも、初めてキスしたのも、この部屋。
But the time I confessed to you our first kiss, it all happened in this room. Hey! Hey, some warning! You don't remember?
その時のことは覚えてなくても、キスの感触は
You don't remember it happening. Do you at least remember
数
the
えきれな
feeling?
いくらいお前にキスしてるんだ
Can't
よ。
even count. Bruh!
全然印象に残ってないって言われたら
It'd be frustrating if you told me you couldn't feel anything.
ダメか。
Is this whispering or leaning forward? I think it's a little bit of both. It's hard to tell with this angle. I guess you don't.
悪い。もうしない。ここでキスしたら普通に思い出すんじゃないかと思ったけど。
Sorry, I won't do it again. I thought you might remember something, but that was stupid
困
of
るよ
me.
な。今のお前にとっては知らない男だもんな。
Sure, it's troubling for you too. Right now, I'm just a stranger to you. It's just rizzing, literally. No, I didn't
そ
mind.
う。じゃあこれからも遠慮なく。
Oh, really? Then maybe I won't hold back. Hold back at least a little for my heart.
なんだかんだ言ってどっかに気持ちのかけらみたいのは残ってんだな。
A lot has happened, but it looks like at least some of your feelings are still there.
いきなりキスされて嫌じゃないってのはそういうことだろ。それならいいんだ。
I guess that's why you didn't mind. That's
焦っ
good.
ても仕方なさそう
There's
だ
no
な。
use dwelling on it.
覚
I
悟
should
する
think of it as a long-term battle, sir. Sir, this is McDonald's.
一通り連れてった。あとは成り行きに任せるしかないと思う。
So true. I've taken you everywhere I could. I guess the rest will just have to take care of itself, I guess so. You might also start to remember things when you talk to people you know.
なんか思い出に残ってる場所に行ったら、そこであったことを思い出すってこともあるだろうし。
And if you go to a memorable place, you might start to remember what happened
俺
there.
が知ってるやつには引き合わせてやれるけど。
I could arrange for you to meet the people we know in common, but...
どうした？何立ち止まってんだよ。
What's wrong? Why are you just standing there?
何？あのライブ。
A live event?
お前、人に聞かせようって気あんの？自分の歌ってる。録音して聞いたことある？
Oh boy. You want people to hear you sing? Have you ever recorded yourself singing and listened to
マジ
it?
で聞けたもんじゃないんだけど。
It's seriously not something to write home about. Why would you say something so terrible to a girl you like?
緊張して声が出なかった。
You were just
言
nervous?
い訳だろ。練習
That's
さ
an
れてないからそう
excuse.
いうことに
It's
なる。
because you didn't practice enough.
お前、どんな状況になっても自信持って歌えるくらい練習した。
Did you practice enough to have absolute confidence in your singing? No, right? You slacked off.
それで言い訳しても誰も聞いてく
Making
れ
up
ない。
excuses doesn't mean people will care.
そのくらいにしといたら追い打ちか
That's
けて
enough. You don't have to kick her when she's down already.
うるさいな。身内が言わなくて誰が言うんだ。
Shut up. Who's gonna tell her if I don't?
みんな心の中じゃひどい演奏だって思ってただろう。自覚
Sure, everyone thought it was terrible. You have to accept that first before you can fix it. Wow, there are better ways to tell people that they did a bad job.
来年は練習したら。
If you're frustrated enough to cry, maybe you should practice more next year.
あんまり気にしないでいいよ。
Hazuki, don't worry about it so much.
こいつの言い方が
He's exaggerating. It wasn't as bad as he says it was.
甘やかすなよ。
Don't baby her. Damn.
めまいが。
どうした？
What is it?
おい。
Don't tell me you weren't
また具合悪いの？
feeling well this whole time.
いや、そうじゃないよね。今のはちょっと
That was
ショッ
just
ク
the
な記憶が
impact of
蘇った
remembering a
衝撃だと
powerful
思う。
memory. Yeah.
落ち着いたみたいだね。
Seems like it passed.
大丈夫か？
Are you alright? You made me cry after my performance?
嫌なこと思い出すな。
The
Why?
worst moments? Well, sometimes those stick the most, you know?
だってお前、下手だったんだもん。
It's because you weren't any good. Shut up!
言っとくけど、2回目は良くなってたから、ちゃんと褒めたぞ。
I'm just putting you out there, but you were better the second time and I told you so then.
へえ、そうなんだ。意外とシンに厳しく言われたのがバネになったのかもね。
That's the spite is a powerful motivator, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's a good
そ
motivator.
れにしても順調に思い出せてるね。
Either way, you've been making good progress in remembering.
やっぱりよく知ってる相手が一緒にいて、いろんな話聞かせてくれるおかげかな。
Must be because you're with someone you know really well who can talk to you about a bunch of things.
ところでさ、お前あさってからバイトに復帰する予定だったんだけど。
By the way, you're supposed to go back to work starting the day after tomorrow.
バイト？
Work! And we work as a waitress too. That's gonna be fun.
Huh? ほとんど記憶ないんじゃ、さすがにバイトは厳しいよね。
But trying to work with zero memories is a disaster in the making.
店長に伝えて判断
Maybe we
して
should
もらう
ask
べ
the
きだよ。
manager to reconsider.
できれば記憶喪失のことは広まってほしく
Possible
ない
you
よ
want
ね。
to keep word from about your amnesia from
中
spreading.
には記憶がないのをいいことにおかしなこと吹き込む不届き
Some
なやつもいるかもしれ
terrible
ないし。
parable. Some terrible people might try to tell you things that didn't really happen in order to take advantage of you. I don't want a lot of people to know.
わからなくもないけどさ。
No, I get where you're coming from.
じゃあ、記憶がないのは隠した
So
の。
you want to go to work and hide your amnesia?
もともと怪我人だから、しばらくお試し勤務みたい
At
な
least
感
your
じだし
injuries will keep people from expecting too much from you for a while.
もしやる気なら、一通り業務を教えてやるよ。俺も同じとこでバイトしてたから。
If you want to go, I'll teach you how to do your job. I still remember it from when I used to work there.
わお、それは頼もしい。
That sounds helpful. Yippee!
それでいいなら、明日はここでバイトの特訓な。ビシ
That
ビシやる
sounds good. We'll do some
今日はし
training
っかり
here
休んでくれ
tomorrow.
よ。
It'll be tough, so you'd better rest up today while you can. Thanks. I love you too.
教えてくれるのは嬉しいけど、こいつのビシビシって。
We're grateful for the help, but how strict is this training gonna be?
バイト本番で失敗する方がよっぽど少ない精神ダメージで済みそうとか思っちゃうんだ
I
け
get
ど。
the feeling you'll take a lot less mental damage if you just go to work and mess everything up.
まあ、しょうがないか。頑張ろうね。
Well, no choice now. Do your best. Just a little more sugar. Ooh. I like these cut-ins.
だから、それはさっき教えただろ、バカ。
I just taught you that a minute ago and he's already calling us baka.
そのくらい自分で考えろ、バカ。暗算くらいパッとできなくてどうすんだ、バカ。
Enough with the baka. You won't get very far in life without being able to do a little math in your head, idiot.
バカの大盤振る舞いです、
Sure does love saying baka a lot, huh?
まあ、こうなるのはなんとなく分かって
Ah,
たけ
this
ど
is
さ。
exactly how I imagined things would go.
これで一通り教えた
I
か
think
ら。
that's about everything. Do you remember it all?
多分
I
ね
think so.
大丈夫？
You okay?
じゃあ実際、俺が客の役やるから接客して。
Alright. And put it to practice. I'll pretend to be the customer and you serve me.
よし、これ以上
Do your
馬鹿に
best
されないように
so he
頑張
doesn't
ろ
make
う。
fun of you anymore. Time to fluster the shit out of this
あ、
guy.
こないだ言った あのお店、君のバイト先はメイド&執事カフェだったみたいだね。
Correct.
わかる？メイドカフェ。それっぽく言ってみよう。
You know what a maid cafe is? Just try to play the part. Okarinase, Gosjin-sama. He's blushing.
で、席に案内、メニューを出す。
Let's see. Next, you have to show them to their seat and give them a menu.
その後水を持っ
After
て
you
き
bring
て
them some water, say,
ご注文がお決まりの頃を
please call for
伺い
me
ま
when
す
you're ready to order.
そしたら呼ばれるまでしばらく遠くから客の様子を見てる。そのうち客が呼ぶ。
Then you watch how they're doing from a distance until they call you. Shouldn't take long.
注文お願いします。
I'd like to order. He's so shy.
そしたら注文を聞けばいいんだよね。聞き方はわかる？
Do you remember how? Have you decided, Master?
何の拷問だこれ。
What kind of torture is this? Deal with it, buddy. You decided it. This was your idea.
なんでもない。注文な。メイドのコーヒーセット。ケーキはバナナタルトで。
Made coffee set and a banana tart.
注文言われたら復唱してキッチンへ行く。
When you receive the order, repeat it back to them before going into the kitchen. Yes, Master.
あのさ、襲ってもいい？
Ay. No! This is a PG-13 game! You cannot do that!
こら！いきなり何を言い出すんだ！
ダメだよな。なあ、なんだこれ。
This is just torture. Just show up already, Toba!
あれ、チャイムの音、お客さんかな？
やっと来た。はい。
入ってって。わがまま
What? Do you own this place? You're still in Hazuki's house.
あ、こないだお店で会ったやつ。
お前、大丈夫だった？記憶が混乱してるんだって。
Hey! You told him?
とにかく入って。こいつはトーマ。こないだ店で会わせたよ。
Terrible. Anyway, ad break's about to kick in. I am gonna go refill my drink. And we shall continue. So, just give me a moment. Alrighty. Here we go. Meow. Boop. Yeah. Okay, we're back. Hold on. Whoops. I should have put us to the be right back screen. I accidentally hit the chatting screen. My bad. Whoops. Whoops. Professional streamer. My bad. My bad. Hi, Galaxy. One sec, let me get my headphones and stuff back on. Bumped the mic, sorry. Alrighty. Ah, yes, Telma. The most infamous of the love interests. And you'll find out why eventually, but... I think even in this path, he has his, questionable moments. I can't remember. It's been a very long time. Thelma, you saw him at the cafe the other day. Thought it'd be a problem if you didn't have anyone to rely on at work, so I explained to him what was going on without our consent, mind you. We did not ask him to do that. He did not ask us if it was okay. He just did it himself. Thanks, bitch. Explained? I wish. More like you just told me. Well, I mean, it's close enough, isn't it? So how much have you forgotten? Have you completely forgotten me? She doesn't remember either of us. In fact, I don't think she even knows what this place is. What do you mean you don't think she knows? Then just tell her. A reasonable answer for once. She can figure out that much for herself. I'm just helping her with the things she can't. Thanks. Here we go again, Hazuki. Sometimes I wish I could forget that this guy has such a terrible attitude. Rip. Sure he's put you through a lot. Must be frustrating. Sorry about that. Stop coddling her. No, you need to treat her better. Why do they sound so serious? Aren't they friends? Can you remember anything? Obviously they both like us and, well... Whatever, just handle any work problems she has, Toma. Well, that goes without saying. I'd help her even if you didn't ask me to. Bruh. Anyway, Hazuki, it feels kind of weird saying this, but let me introduce myself.
俺はトーマ。お前のことは子供の頃から知ってて、まあ。
He's the only John figure! I forgot about that. I thought I was an older brother than Shin too, but well. This dumbass.
いい年して兄代わりなんかいらないっての。
I'm not a kid. I don't need some pseudo big brother. Damn. As you can see, he doesn't prefer it.
兄代わりか。それでシンはこないだトーマの顔を店に連れて行ってくれたんだね。
An older brother figure. Maybe that's why Shin decided to have you see Toma the other day.
バイトのことはもちろんだけど。
Well, feel free to ask me anything, even if it's not about work. You're not alone in this, so don't overspend your energy.
とかなんとか優しいっぽいこと言いながら平然と
Sure,
きつい
he
要求
sounds
してくる
kind
やつだ
now, but he'll make ridiculous demands of you later and act like it was nothing. Damn. Tell us how you really feel, Shin. I wouldn't do that to her. So he says.
まあそこは信用してるってことだから頼っていいよ。
I trust you on that at least. Anyways, you can trust him. Maybe. Hopefully. I think he's the type who would keep his mouth shut if he's told to. Don't worry. There's one more person, a girl named Sawa at work. I guess you could say she's your best friend. The girls in this game are so cute! I know this is just, like, you know, it's a dating sim for straights, but I wish we could date. The girls. You can trust her, but she'll go blabbing about everything to everyone. Don't tell her anything you want to keep secret. Oh, okay. That's about all the people I can think of that you can count on. I'd say everyone else is just an ordinary friend. If anything happens, come to me, or Sawa, or Shin. Although this guy's studying for his exam, so you might not want to call on him much. He's got prep school on days you work anyway. Wait a second. Don't you have school today? How the hell would you, of all people, know that? Yeah, it's school today. Took a day off to come see you the other day too. I heard from Hazuki that you have classes on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, and that's why she works on those days. Are you seriously in a position to ditch prep school? I'm not saying you're stupid, but you can't afford college unless you're selected for a scholarship, right? God, I can't say S's today. You talk too much. Don't get mad at us. We have no memory of doing this. There's not much point in telling her that right now. But I didn't know he needed to be chosen for a scholarship. I guess Shin's family doesn't have much money to spare, or he doesn't have, like, family at all.
があるのに時間作ってきてくれてたんだね。
He's in such a precarious situation, but he's still taking the time to visit you. No. Thanks for coming here, even though you're busy.
別に大したことじゃない。
Not that big of a deal. It's kind of weird to hear you thank me so directly. Well, excuse me for showing gratitude.
まあ、どういたしまして。
But you're welcome.
勉強の方はもう
My studies aren't an issue. I'll be in class for the next 3 days, so I can make it all up in no time.
そんなことより、俺がいられない間のことは、沢とトーマに頼むからよろしく。
More importantly, I'm counting on Sawa and Toma to fill in during the times I can't see you.
それは構わないけどね。
Well, I don't mind at all.
な、そういえばこいつ。
After all, I am also a love interest, so you know.
できれば沢の分も。
Alright, she got a new cell phone, so make sure you get her new number, Sawa too.
ああ、そっか。
Oh, that's
事故で
right.
壊れた
The L one broke during the accident. Just a sec. Green leaf.
これでよし。
That should do it.
ところでさ、記憶がないことを秘密にするのはいいけど、当然病院には連れてってるんだよな。
By the way, it's fine that you're keeping the amnesia thing a secret and all, but you've taken her to see a doctor about this, right?
当然。
Of course.
うわ、こいつまた真顔で嘘を。
He's following our wishes. We said we didn't want to go back to the hospital.
ああ、そう。
All right, fine
Ah,
then.
いいけど。
Just be sure you'll take
お前何があっても
responsibility for this
自分
no
で
matter
責任
what
取れるの。
happens.
さすが兄代わり、あんまり信
It's
用
just
し
like
て
an
ない
older brother. Not trusting at all.
もちろん責任取るつもりで。
Of course I'm prepared to take full responsibility.
あのな。
Oh, really?
本当か？
Don't you think it would be better if she took a break from work?
休んでたって。
Taking a break wouldn't guarantee her recovery.
薬飲ませて寝かせ
It
と
was
け
just a
ば
matter
治
of
るっていう
taking
な
some medicine
俺も
and
そうする。
sleeping. I'd have her do
な話
that,
聞
but
いて
that
る
isn't
し。
the issue.
むしろ刺激があった方がいいんじゃないの？
In fact, I think some physical and mental stimulation would be more helpful.
その通りなんです。
Exactly!
うん。
Yeah, this is the one area where Shin's tough love really does help us out.
ま、3人がかりで様子見てれば。
Well, I guess if all three of us look after her, there shouldn't be an issue.
だろ。ってわけで、とりあえずトーマ、バイトのロー
Right,
ルプレイに付き
anyway,
合って
Toma, why don't you help us out with some roleplay for work?
俺一人じゃ。
I was about to lose it being alone with her. Hey!
何それ？
What?
ロールプレイって接客の実
You're
践
having
練
her
習？
practice serving
別にいいけど。
customers? Yeah, that's fine, I guess.
そこ座って。おい、最初。
Alright, have a seat. Hazuki, start from the beginning. Okay.
最初からってお客さんが入ってきたところからってこ
I
と
guess
で
he
いいのかな？
means to start with the customer coming to the cafe? Welcome back, master. These fucking... Stay fun, hello! Time to throw these these bad boys in the garbage. You weebs.
なあ、微妙な気持ちになるだろう。
Doesn't it make you feel strange? Orion! Ocarina Cycle Shichin-sama. August 5th. That's a great potion for when I'm pulling an all-nighter. Whoops. Well, the gotcha do be gotcha-ing. Today's your first day of work.
トーマにみっちり教えてもらったとはいえ、やっぱり実践だとまた違うよね。
I know Shin and Toma told you about it yesterday, but it's way different actually doing it.
トーマがフォローしてくれることになってるけど、気合負けだけはしないように頑張っていこう。
Toma said he would help you out if you're not sure about anything, so do your best.
でも、気 君首とかに包帯つけたまんまなんだよね。接客業として
You've still
これ
got
はありな
bandages
の
all
か
over
な
the place, even on your neck. I wonder if this is okay. I'm sure some people would be into that. Don't worry about it.
まあとりあえず元気に挨拶おはようございます。
Anyway, just blind them with a smile. Ohayou gozaimasu.
あら、あなた。おはよう。お久しぶりね。
Oh my god. It's Tezuka. He became a cafe manager.
体は大丈夫？本当に災難だったわね。でもその包帯、とっても燃えるわ。
Totemo moeru. Not only did he say they're cute, he said they're moe. That is very specific.
本格復帰は来週からだけど、今日と明後日、半日ずつリハビリ復帰ってことで
Your official
お願いね。
first day back won't be until next week, but working half days today and the day after tomorrow will be good for rehab.
でもお願いだから無理はしないで。
Don't push yourself too hard. Just think of this as training to get your body used to working again, little by little.
とはいえ、包帯姿のメイドなんていてくれるだけで入るわ。ずっとしててほしい
Made
から。
in bandages is quite attractive in his own way. See, I knew some freaks would be into it.
おはようございます。
Hello, Toma.
ああ、ごめん。フォローするって約束したのに。
Oh God, sorry. I said I'd help you out, but you ended up getting here first.
よしよし。びっくりした。まあ、あんまり気に
Did
し
the
ない。
manager say anything unusual to you? Yeah, he said I looked good in bandages. This weirdo.
なあにトーマ、その失礼な言い方。
That sounded a little rude. It was
いえ
rude,
別に
but it
久
was,
しぶ
you
りに
know,
店長のお
valid.
強さを見て彼女がびっくりしただろうと思いまして。
Actually, we haven't saved this whole time. We should probably do that. There we go. Of course not. I was only encouraging her by telling her she looked good in bandages. Thanks, weirdo.
どうやらこの人店長みたいだね。
Seems like this person is the manager. He seems pretty intense.
おはようございます。
I can't remember if she's like a backstabbing snake type character or not, but she is so freaking cute. Look at her.
あら、ミネちゃん、今日も可愛いわね。
やだ、店長も今日も決まってます。
Oh, stop that. You too, manager.
あ、先輩、今日から復帰だったんですね。ご無事で何よりです。
Oh, right. Hi. That's right. Today's your first day back. I'm glad you're feeling
あ
better.
の事故の時は本当にびっくりしましたよ。死んじゃってるんじゃないかと思いましたし。
I was so shocked when the accident happened. I even thought you were dead when I saw you.
この子は後輩なんだ。で、死んでるんじゃないかと思った？
Yeah, we had one hell of an accident, apparently.
この子もしかして事故の現場を見てたの？
Does this mean this girl was at the scene? Sure was. Okay, that's enough. You can all chat after work. Everyone get dressed.
はーい。
Oh,
そんな時
It's
間なん
already
だ。
time. Guess it can't be helped. You'll need to wait until after work to ask her.
事故の話はシンからも聞けてないからね。
Haven't even been able to gather more details from shit about the accident. This might trigger an important memory or trauma.
仕事が終わるの楽しみだね。
Can't wait for work to be over. Yippee!
お帰りなさいませ、ご主人様。ご用を受けたまわります。いってらっしゃいませ、お嬢様。お帰りをお待ちしております。
Oh, he's so into it. Cute. Just so you know, it's not like I'm enjoying this or anything. Of course not. One sec, I thought I heard someone knocking at the door. One sec. Maybe I'm just crazy. Some lady lost her purse and she thought it was here. I don't know. Got the wrong apartment, lady. Easy peasy compared to the way Shin treats us real customers are so much nicer. If you run into any trouble, I'm sure everyone will help you. Alright, let's keep it up. Yippee! Do.
ちょっと体痛くなってきたね。
Oh, your body's starting to hurt a little. Are you okay? Need some rest? Gonna work. You can take a break now. Phew. It's already lunchtime. You seem to be very focused. You should go home for today and try to get some rest until the day after tomorrow. You worked very hard through your injuries. Thank you so much. I see. So you're done for now. And the moment you said you were done, all that tiredness came crashing over us. I was hoping we could ask about the accident, but I don't think we can just wait here until Mine and Toma get off work. You'll be back here the day after tomorrow, so you can just ask then. Let's just go home for now. Hey. Shin? Why is he here? Did he have class today? Are you here to pick me up? You're looking at me with those puppy dog eyes again. Even with amnesia, you're just the same as you were before. It makes me want to tease you. Hey! As much as I'd like to play around, I just came by to say hi to Waka. I'll be heading back to school right after this. Oh, so you're not here to pick us up? Of course not. Wait, who is Waka again? Our boss, I'm guessing. Maybe he's referring to the manager? So how was work? Did you do okay? Everyone helped me out. Well, it's good you're aware of that. I'll go say hi, so just wait here.
ねえそれなら君も行った方がいいん
Wouldn't
じゃ
it
な
be
いか
better
な
if you went with him?
なんでついてくる
Why are you coming
別にいい
alone?
けどさ
Well, whatever.
あら、しんちゃんじゃない。久しぶり。
Calls
元
him
気でさ
Shin-chan.
若さんご無沙汰してます今日はこい
But
つが
fine,
ご迷惑
also,
か
I'm
けて
sorry for
す
any
みません
trouble
でし
she
た
caused you today. Wow.
まだ傷が痛むらしくて普段に輪をかけてぼーっとしてますけどすぐちゃんとさせますから
Sure, she's been a lot less present than usual due to her injuries, but I'll help her to recover as quickly as possible.
わあなんか想像以上にしっかりした挨拶だ
Wow, I didn't expect that from him at all.
お父さんに謝ってくれた記憶
I
も
knew he
そう
was
だったけ
pretty
ど
serious when he
シンって
apologized
こ
to
ういう
your
とこ
dad,
全
but
然
this
年下っ
really
ぽくない
makes
気
him
がする
seem
ね
like he isn't younger than you. It's just that type of personality, I guess.
大丈夫よ、しんちゃん。怪我が治ってないことは承知できてもらったんだから。
Ah, don't worry, Shin. I fully understand that her injuries haven't healed yet.
素敵だったわよ。包帯に制服姿の彼女。あなたにも見せてあげた
She was actually quite lovely in those bandages with her uniform on. I wish you could have seen her. Freak!
いや別にいいです
I'm good.
さあ、早く彼女を休ませてあげてちょうだい。あなたもお勉強があるんでしょ。
Anyway, you should let her have some rest. I'm sure you have your own
はい
studies.
じゃあまた近いうちに
Yes, I'll see you again sometime.
はいはい、楽しみにしてるわ。
Yep, I'm looking forward to it. Bye bye.
じゃあ俺は予備校
Anyway,
戻るから
I'm going to
フラ
head
フラ
back
せずに
now.
帰れよ
Go straight home, alright?
なんだかんだで頼りになるよねシンのやつ結局ここまで頼りっぱなし
No,
だ
Shin is actually pretty reliable. He's done a lot for you up until now.
バイトの人たちもちょっと変わってるけど悪い人たちじゃなさそうだし
And the people at work are a little weird too, but they don't seem like bad people.
怖くなるくらい順調だ不安要素が見当たらない明日もこの調子でいけるといいね
In fact, it's almost scary that I can't find any reason to be worried. I just hope tomorrow goes as well as today did. Thanks for jinxing it. Oh my god, this guy. August 6th.
さて今日はどうしよっか
What should we do today?
シンは予備校の補習だって言ってたし
Shin
バイ
said
ト
he
は
had
休
prep
養日
school
ら
and
しい
you
し
have the day
散
off
歩にで
work.
も行く
Want to go for a walk?
あれチャイムの音お客さんかな
You have a guest?
あトーマだもう一人女の
There's
子
a
がい
girl
る
with
けど
him. I wonder who she is. Probably Sawa?
Yeah.
Yeah,
だ
it
け
is
久しぶり
Sawa. Hey, it's been a while.
お邪魔していいサワが
Mind
会い
if
たい
we
って言う
come
から
in? Sawa said she wanted to see you, so I brought her along.
ああこの子がサワちゃんか見覚えありそうとりあえず入ってもらおっか
それにしてもひどい目にあったね思ったより元気そうでよかった
What a crazy ordeal this has been. I'm glad to see you're doing well.
あんた遠くに入院してたから気軽にお見舞いにも行けなくて
The
さ
hospital you were in was really far, so I'm sorry I couldn't go and see you.
遠くに入院君近くの病院に行ったよね
Thought you were pretty
ああごめん
close.
サワ知らなかったんだ最後の2日くらいはこっちの病院に
Oh,
いた
I
んだ
guess you didn't know. Past 2 days, she's been at a hospital pretty close to
シナ
here.
ノに1週間くらいいた後転院してきたの
She stayed in Shinano for about a week, then was transferred to our local bridge. Okay, so we got into some kind of accident while on a trip? It seems like. Sounds like we were somewhere far enough away. They had to hospitalize us locally and then move us somewhere closer when we were, I guess, more stable.
そうだったのなんだじゃあ行けばよかった
Wait, really? Oh, then I could have gone and seen her.
えシナノって何
Huh? What's Shinano?
僕の知ってるシナノって言ったら観光地なんだけど、最初
The
は
Shinano I know.
どこにいたのかな。
Excuse me, I'm so sorry. One sec, I need to blow my nose. Bleh, there we go. So you were in a hospital there? Last time I saw you were covered in blood. I was so relieved when Toma told you that you were okay.
トーマにはあんたも動揺してるからしばらくシンに任せておけっ
You
て
told me at the time that I was probably still in shock and that we should just leave things to Shin.
もうほんと気が気じゃなくて
But it was so hard just to wait for any
つ
news.
まりどういうこと？
So what does that mean? It means we were in one hell of an accident.
ミネだけじゃなくて、サワちゃんも現場にいたの？
So not just Mine, but Sawa was also at the scene? And the accident happened in Shinano?
なんて言えば疑われずに話を引き出せるんだろう。ねえ、どうする？
I wonder what you could ask them without drawing suspicion. What do you think? Tell me more about the accident.
詳しく話すほどのことは私も知らないけど
Well, I don't really know enough to go into detail.
ああ、そう。
Hey, Sawa, I don't think she has any clear memories of the day of the accident. Wait, serious?
マジで。怪我の状態もどうして事故にあったのかも。
Seriously, it seems like she doesn't know how she was injured or how the accident happened. Well, Shock will do that.
それ言っちゃうの？
Should you really have let him know that? Well, I mean, not having memories of an accident is different than not having memories of anything.
ああそういえば交通事故とかにあった後って
Oh,
その日
right.
のこ
I
とだ
guess
け
it's
忘れ
pretty
てたり
common
す
in
る
car
っていうよ
accidents
ね
and stuff to forget about what happened.
それそれ。
Yeah,
だからあの
exactly.
日のことは
I think it would be
話
best to
通じな
assume
いと
she
思った
doesn't remember anything about what happened that day.
なるほど。その説明ならみんなに知られても病院に行くほどじゃないって思ってもら
Oh,
えるね。
I see. If you put it that way, it doesn't seem like such a huge deal that you need to go back to the hospital for.
シンもトーマもうまいこと言い訳
Shin
考
and Toma
え
have
る
been coming
な
up with。some very convenient explanations.
シンとかからも何にも聞いてない
Shin
の
told you anything about what happened?
記憶が混乱し始めた
Well,
の
she's only recently started forgetting her memories. She remembered it all before.
それに事故のことシン
I'm
はあんま
pretty
り
sure
話したがらないんじゃ
Shin
ないか
doesn't want to
嫌な
talk about
思い出
the
だし
accident. It's a pretty rough memory for him.
そっかでも
I
あんた
see.
は自分がどうなった
And you
のか
must be
気
super
になるよね
curious about what happened to you.
よし
Alright,
じ
in
ゃあ
that
私の
case,
知ってる範囲
I'll
で
tell you
あなたの
about that
話すね
day. Well, as much as I know, anyhow.
私たち3人とシンとミネで
Let's
シナノ
see.
旅行に行ったじゃない
So the three of us, Shin and Mine, all went to Shinano for a little vacation. Do you remember that?
OK じゃなかったけど、今教えてもらったから OK になった。
We did not, but now we do. Thank you.
2日目の夜にあんたとどっか出かけてたはずのシンが
On the
一人
second
で青い
night,
顔して
you
帰
and
ってきて
Shin
さ
went off somewhere. But later, he came back looking all
崖があるの
pale.
に気づかずにふざけててあんたが落ちたってい
He
うわ
said
けよ
you two were goofing around and didn't realize you were right by the edge of a cliff. Then you fell.
暗くて下が見えないからみんなで探してほしいって
It was dark and he couldn't see too far down, so he asked us to help search for you. So I was right. We did fall off a cliff. Rip. That would be traumatizing.
崖から落ちたんだ。
Wait, you fell off a cliff?
事故って言うからてっきり交通事故だと
I
思
heard
っ
it
て
was
た
an
よ。
accident, but I assumed it was a car accident. This is unbelievable.
それからはもう山荘にいた客が総出で大捜索よ
After that, all the guests at the mountain lodge started searching, even people who had nothing to do with us.
崖下で倒れてるあんたが発見されて全員が戻ってくるまで
You were found collapsed at the bottom of the cliff a ways away. All of it happened in the span of about an
あ
hour.
んた全身傷だらけで倒
You
れ
were
てたんだっ
covered
て
in injuries and totally unconscious.
ここにいたのか大丈夫か起き上がれるか
Are you okay? Can you stand up? No, sir. We are out cold. Shin, you came for me. Aw.
おい、どうした？
Again, Dizzy again. Rest in peace, rest in peace.
大丈夫？
Are you
めまい
okay? Are you dizzy?
っていうか今の発見された直後の記憶だよね。きっ
That
と
was a
二人の
memory of
話に
being
刺激
found.
され
It
たん
must have
だ。
been brought on by their story.
どうしたの？なんか嫌なこと思い出した？
Did you
もしか
remember
して
something
事
bad?
故の時のこと？
Is it about the accident? So Shin came to find?
やっぱりってなんで？あんたを見つけたのは一輝さんとケントさんって人だよ。
Huh. So he found us and then... something's not adding up.
は？どういうこと？誰それ？
What?
君
Who's
聞き覚えある？
Azuki, do you recognize that name?
あんた本当に混乱してるんだね。一輝さんたちのこと覚えてる？居合わせたお客さん。
Iki and Ken? The guests were there at the lodge too?
無関係なのに夜の森に飛び出してあんたのこと探してくれたんだよ。かっこいいよね。
Oh no, they were just strangers. They ran off into the forest to look for you.
ちょっと待ってよ。それじゃあ
Wait,
今の
then
記憶は
then
何？
what was that memory just now?
シンが倒れてる君に声をかけてくれてたよね。これは別の時だとでも言うわけ？
Shin was calling to you when you were collapsed, right? Was that a different time?
どうした？いっぺんに情報を詰め込まれて混乱した？
What's wrong? Is that too much information at once? You feeling confused?
大丈夫？
Hey, are you
ごめん
okay? Sorry,
いっぺんに
did I
話し
say
た
too much at once?
あー、記憶がない人の相手なんか
I don't really know what to say to someone with missing memories.
思い出してきてるとはいえ、君の記憶もまだ不安定ってこと
You're
かな。
remembering things, but it seems like the memories themselves are still unstable.
それにしても
I guess it really is possible to lose your memories well after an event happens.
事故直後のあんたは必死にシンは悪くないって主張してたって聞い
Right
た
after
けど
the
ね
accident, I heard that you were desperate to let everyone know that it wasn't
警
Shin's
察
fault.
はシンが恋に落としたんじゃないかって疑ってたみたいでさ
The police were
あんたが一生
suspicious
懸
that
命
Shin
かばってた
planned
って
your fault, but you were defending him. Oh no! Well, our boyfriend does have a bit of a nasty attitude, I guess.
はあ？恋に落とした？
疑ってたなんてそんな大げさなもんじゃないよ。ちょっと事情聴取さ
I
れただ
wouldn't
け。
say he was their number one suspect, though. It was more like they were questioning him for a
シ
while.
ン自身がお前が落ちたのは自分の
Sin
せ
was
いだ。
saying that it was his fault you fell after all.
ああ、それは言ってたよね。
Oh, he
君
did say
にも
that
君の
before
お父さんにも。
to you and his dad. Or your dad.
でも被害者のお前が間違いなく事故だって証言してるんだし、すぐ釈放されたよ。
But since even the victim was insisting it was just an accident, they released him fairly quickly.
いやでもさすぐってほどすぐじゃなかったじゃない
Well, I mean, he did come back for the
Well,
entire day. RIP! They really kept him in the slammer.
まあ、そこは俺も
Right,
曖昧
that
なんだけ
struck
ど
me as strange. From what I heard, there was a difference in your testimonies that made them suspicious.
でも、そんなのよくあることだろ。事故直後で混乱してたんだしさ。今なんかさらに混乱してるじゃない。
That's pretty common. People get confused immediately following an accident. Honestly, though, you seem more confused now.
まあそりゃそうだよね私なんか事故に遭わなくった
I
って
can't even remember what I ate for lunch yesterday, girl!
さあ、それはまずいよ。今すぐ脳を活性化さ
So
せた
that's
方が
pretty bad. Is Shin okay?
大丈夫だよ。お前がいきなり本当は真に突き落とされたとか言い出さない
He's
限
fine.
り
Well, as long as you don't tell the police something like Shin really did push me off that cliff.
じゃああの記憶は別の時の記憶ってことなのかな？
So I guess that memory really was from another
でも
time.
そっか。
Now that we have the whole story, I can see why Shin feels responsible.
崖に気づかずにふざけてて落ちたって仕方ない話のような気
Although
が
it
する
wasn't
け
his
ど
fault, neither of you
本
knew
人
you
は
were
や
on
っ
a
ぱ気にな
cliff.
るよね
Sure, he's still worried about it.
あんなに
Why would
責
you
任
go
感じ
into
て
the
るのに
mountain in the
恋じゃない
dark,
かな
though?
んてひどいこと考える人もいるもんだね
He feels so guilty about it, yet there are still people who would think these terrible things about him. it really
恋じゃない
was an
よね
accident, right?
君もそう思うよね
You believe that,
大
don't
丈
you?
夫シンはああ見えて君のこと大事にしてるよ崖から突き落としたり
Don't
するわ
worry,
け
Shin
ない
might not act it, but he really cares for you. He wouldn't push you off a cliff.
君の中にある記憶もきっとシンを信じる証拠になるはずだよね
And I'm sure the memory you have is even more evidence in favor of believing in Shin, right? Yeah. Totally.
Ohayo. 今日も半日だけよろしくね
Today's another half day for you.
顔色は
Yippee.
随分良くなったみたいだけどまだ無理はしないでちょうだ
But
い
you
ね
should still take great care and not overdo it, okay?
うん痛みもかなり楽になってきたし前回で要領がつかめてるから
Today
今日
should
は
go
うま
well.
くできる
Yippee!
それでは張り切っていこう
Yeah!
お帰りなさいませご主人様ご用を受けたまわります
He's so into
いらっしゃい
this.
ませお嬢様お帰りをお待ちしております
Excuse me.
よし上出来いい感じだね
Yippee!
お前もう慣れてるね
It looks like you've gotten used to it already.
やっぱりお前は真に厳しく教えられる方が
Maybe it really does suit you to have Shin boss you around. Come on!
いやそんな結論には至ってほしくないんですけど
No, I'm gonna say we could do without any more of that.
半日って働いてるとあっという間だね
Phew! Half a day sure flies by when you're working.
お疲れ様この調子なら来週から予定通り
That uniform is so cute! At any rate, you should be able to go back to work full time next
本
week.
当にミネから知らせを聞いたときは
Seriously, when I first heard the news, I was in complete and total panic.
お皿を持つ手が
My hands were trembling quite a bit. I ended up dropping plates in front of customers several
店
times.
長そんなに心配してくれたんだ
You were really that worried?
あなたの可愛い顔に傷がついたらこの店の看板がって
It's
考えるだけ
poster
で恐ろしくて
Don't put it like that.
でもあの時はみんな多かれ少なかれ動揺してましたよトーマ先輩なんかすごかったし
Tomo was
Hold on.
especially bad.
Why
Hey,
Oh,
you don't need to mention that!
だってすごかったじゃないですかシーンを怒鳴りつけて飛び出して澤先輩も半泣き
But
で
it
し
was
たけど
crazy. You were shouting at Shin and then you ran off. Sawa was on the verge of
し
tears.
ょうがないだろ俺と沢にとってはそのくらいの大事だったんだ
That
し
should be expected for Sawa and me. That really was an incredibly worrying moment.
でもシーンは平然として
Yet
ました
Shin was so calm. Huh?
ミネちゃん
正直ちょっと怖かったです自分の彼女がテキパキ警察呼んで事情を説明してみんなに先輩探すの任せておいて自分
あいつはあれでいいんだよあれでもあいつなりに動揺してたんだと思うし
Damn, she's throwing the shade on him. Gets amnesia so people dote on me. Told my best man, I guess. And hello, Melty.
その上怖い噂聞いちゃって
Hey, don't start that, girly.
殺人じゃなく
It
て
wasn't a
過失
murder.
致死
It was involuntary manslaughter. Yikes.
でも殺意はなかったとしてもカッとなって人
Even
を
if he
殺した
didn't
のは
intend to
事実
kill,
なんで
he
すよ
still killed someone. Isn't that
酔っ
true?
払って喧嘩したって聞いたんですそういう性格が遺伝してるかもしれないってことでしょ
Could have that personality have been passed down? I guess, but that's rude. How am I doing with all my potential boyfriends? Good! We're on Shin's route. So we'll see how this all goes.
なんかそんなこといろいろ考えてたら
When I think about that after what happened that day, it makes me really scared of Shin.
それ以上
Damn.
言ったら怒るよ。
I'll get seriously mad if you say anymore.
シンの親父さんが
It's
喧
true
嘩
that
で人を
Shin's
死な
father
せた
got
の
in
は
a
事実
fight
だ
and
けど
killed someone, but the fan favorite, he's also my favorite, yeah.
それはシン自身のことじゃない
That has nothing to do with Shin.
しかも詳しい
And
事
it's
情
not
まで
like you
流れ
know
て
the
るわけじゃない
details about that incident, or do
そうい
you?
う無責任
Mine?
な噂
Do
で
you really
人を
believe
疑う
rumors over your friends?
ごめんなさい。私
Sorry, that was terrible of me to say. She is that kind of girl, though. She's always throwing a little bit of tea and shade everywhere. Thank you,
俺
Toma.
はシンをかばったんだけどね
I
な
was
んで
just
お前
defending
から
him.
礼を
There's
言
no
われ
need
て
for
る
you
の
to
かな
thank me, but he's the boyfriend.
お前にとってはシン
Although
を
I
守ってくれ
understand
る
why
人
you'd
間
be
があ
thankful
りがたい
towards
存在
anyone
に
who
いるんだ
defended Shin.
はいじゃあこれで
Meaning
おし
he's
まい
kind of a gossiping little shit. Yeah. There always needs to be that kind of character to help move the plot forward. But it's always like, girl, stay in your lane, please. Thank you.
しんちゃんは厳しい子だけど大事な彼女を傷つけたりしないわ何も疑う余地はありません
He might be a lonely kid, not a loner. He's lonely. There's no reason to doubt him. Anyway, why don't we all have lunch?
店長はああ言ったけど
Even though the manager said that.
事件の日のメンバーの中にはシンのことを疑ってる人もいるんだ
Sounds like there's a... My cat came over meowing. Sounds like there are a lot of people who suspect Shin.
それってシンの態度がみんなに疑いを持たせるようなものだったってことだよね
That's probably because his attitude is the type to arouse suspicion in people who don't know him.
なんだか不安になるね
What do you think? I'm starting to feel a little anxious. It's fine. It's fine. It's all good. August 8th.
暇どこか行く
Got time? Wanna go somewhere?
何の連絡もなく訪ねてきて2日ぶりに会う彼女
He
に
shows up without any notice? And that's what he says.
怪我の具合を聞くとかバイトの調子を聞くとか何か優しい言葉はないんですかね
Could ask about so many things instead, but
昔トーマとよく行った公
before
園
we go to the park or to
そ
the
のくらい
school
し
with
か
Toma,
思いつかなかったんだけど
that's about all I could think of.
あデートじゃなくて記憶探しの
Oh,
旅なんだ
was it about a date? It could still be a date, I guess.
ねえそれだったら小学校の時のことよ
Hey,
り
in that
事
case,
故の
would
時
it
の
be
ことが
better
聞
to
き
talk
たいと
about
思わない
the accident than about elementary school? Nah.
シンから何も聞かずに
I
周
think
り
it's
から
bad
悪
not
い
to
噂
ask
に
Shin
包まれて
anything
信
and
じ
only
ちゃう
hear
のが嫌だ
negative
と思うし
rumors from other
シンが
people.
迎えに来てくれたあの記憶のこともいっそのことを直接聞いてみようよ
You also need to ask Shin about the memory you have of him finding you that night. Sure, let's ask someone we're suspicious of about the thing that's making us suspicious of them.
ふんそう俺が迎えに
See,
ね
so I found you, huh? Supposedly.
何を間違ってるのかわかんないけど俺は迎えに行ってない
I don't know what you're
Toma たちが言
remembering,
ってること
but I
が
never
正しい
found you. Toma and the others are
お前を見
right.
つけたのは たまたま山荘に居合わせた一輝さんとケントさんって人。
People who found you were those two guys, Iki and Kent, who just happened to be staying at the
一輝さんは
lodge.
大学生で、ケントさんは大学院生で。
College student, Kent is a
それ以上のことは
graduate
知らない。
student, that's all I know.
やっぱりシンもそっちが正しいって言うんだ。
So you and the others are saying he's right.
俺は救急車と警察が来るのを山荘で待ってた。どうせ
I
警察に
waited at
事
the
情聴
lodge
取さ
for
れ
the
ることは
ambulance and the
分かってたし、
police to arrive. I knew they would want to question me anyway.
誰かが山荘に残って
Someone had to stay at the
中継点に
lodge
な
to
らなきゃいけ
relay
ない
the
から。
information to them.
それなら放っといても間違いなく警察に呼ばれる俺が残ってれば話が早いだろうと思って。
It would just make things faster for me to be there, and since the police would have called for me anyway.
そっか。シンが探しに行かなかったのは警察に事情を
So
説明
Shin
する
did
た
his
めだっ
search
たん
for
だ。
you so he could explain things to the
聞いてみ
police.
ると自然な理由か
That
も。
actually sounds pretty
お前が
reasonable.
見つかった後少ししてパトカーと救急車が来て、俺
After
は
you
警
were
察に
found,
連
the
れて行
police
か
car and the ambulance arrived, and I was taken to the
れ、お前の
station.
証言と俺の証言が食い違ってて、俺が警察に一日
Our
拘束されたのも
testimonies were different, so the police decided they were going to keep me in hold for the whole day.
でも食い違ってた内容ってのはものすごく些細な話。
Differences in our story were really minor. In fact, I lied about them. What? Why? Why? Why did you do that?
ちょっとなんでそんな場面で嘘なんかつくかな。
Yeah, why would you lie about that?
よく考えたら最初から本当のことを言うべきだったんだ
I
けど。
think I was just
まあ
upset.
俺も動
Well,
揺してたんだと思う。
I guess sometimes that happens. One sec. I gotta blow my nose. Hold on. Sorry. I don't know if it's allergies or just the air is too dry. I usually wrap up around 4 anyway, so we might wrap up after, like, this day and the game's done. Because if my nose keeps running, I should probably go take some medicine. Oh, so ad break is about to start, so I apologize for anyone who gets trapped in the ads. Thank you for sticking around, though. You said I ran because he was teasing me in your testimony, but
俺は後ろからお前を脅かしたって言ったんだよ。
I jumped out at her from behind in my
で
testimony.
実際はお前の言ったこと
In
の
reality,
方が
what you
事実
said
に
was
近いんだ。
closer to the truth.
足跡でも何かから逃げようとして落ちたことが証明された。なんで嘘
From your
つくんだって
footprints,
話
they
になった。
determined that you ran away from something before you fell.
別になんでってほどのことじゃないんだけど、ただ会話
It
の
wasn't
内容
really
が
a
内容だ
reason
った。
for me to lie about it. It's just what I happened to tell them. I mean, if she ran because he teased her by jumping out and trying to scare her, then, like, it is still technically the truth.
まあ、なんつうか、要は今晩お前の部屋に入れろとか、そういう話をしてたんだよ。
I was actually asking if I could go to your room that night. Yo!
それが言いづらくて、とっさに後ろから脅かしたなんてバカな嘘ついたん
It
だ。
was hard to explain, so I just ended up making up a stupid lie. Like that, I jumped out at you from behind to scare you.
いや、それは確かに警
Oh,
察の人
I
に
guess
は
that
言
would
い
be
にくいよ
true.
ね。
That'd be hard to tell the police.
しかもそれを言って君に逃げられたんじゃ
Not
ね
only that, but you ended up running when he asked.
別にふざけてたわけじゃないから、お前の言ったことも微妙に嘘なんだけど。
I actually wasn't kidding at the time, so what you said is technically a lie too, if we're gonna go down that road.
まあ、俺の言ったことよりは事実に近いよな。とにかく何にしろ
Though it's still
深刻な
closer to
話
the
じゃなか
truth
ったんだ。
than what I said, but it wasn't anything that was super serious
で
either.
も、その時何話してたかなんて当事者以外わかるわけないし、実際逃げようとした足跡があるわけだ。
It's just nobody but us knew what we were talking about before the accident, and the footprints were there.
些細とはいえ、嘘ついた俺が疑われるのは当然だったと思う。
It might be trivial, but I still lied. Of course they would suspect me.
すぐ釈放されたのはお前が泣いてかばってくれたおかげ。
The only reason I was released was because you cried and defended me. I'm really thankful.
そうなんだ。記憶を失う前の君は本当にシンが好きだったんだね。
お前も結局軽傷だったしな。警察もそれほどこだわる必要感じ
You
なかった
ended up with fairly minor injuries. I guess the police did see the need to press further.
っていうのが俺の主張なわけだけど、これ信じられる？
Anyway, that's my side of the story. Do you believe me? Yes, I believe you.
そっか、ありがとう。
I see. Thanks.
で、俺が
Well,
お前
I
の言葉
shouldn't
に
be
救
the
われ
one
て
being
ど
comforted.
うするんだろう。
You're in a way
お前
worse
の方が
situation
不安
than
な
I
立場
am.
なのに。心配するな。今のは全部本当だから。
I'm pretty worried, and I'm totally serious. Sorry.
俺からさっさと話すべきだったよな。他の奴らから聞かせて不安にさせた。
You probably should have told you about all this sooner. Having you ask other people just made things more problematic.
あの日のことを話そうとすると嫌なこと
When
を
I
思
try
い
to
出すん
talk
だよ。
about that day, I remember really awful
落ち
things.
た時のお前の
Like your
悲鳴と
scream when you
探し
fell,
に行った奴
and
が
how long I
帰
had
ってく
to
るのを
wait
待ってる
before the
時間
people
と
looking for you came back.
血まみれのお前が運ばれてきた時のこととか、容体も聞けずに尋問されてた時間のこととか。
And then you were brought back covered in blood, and all that time I was being questioned without knowing how you were.
運ばれてきた時は首がざっくり切れててすげえ出血に見えたん
I
だ。
saw the cuts on your neck when you were brought back. It looked like you were bleeding a lot.
軽傷で済んだのはたまたまだ。発見が遅ければ命に関わってたかもしれないっ
It's
て
a miracle
後
you
から
got
聞い
off
た。
so easily. I heard later that if they hadn't found you as soon as they had, you might have died.
もしかしたら俺がお前を死な
I
せ
was
てたか
even
もしれない
thinking
んだ。
that it was my fault that you almost
自
died.
分が不甲斐なくて許せない
I'm just so
何もで
weak.
きなかった
I can't forgive
俺は
myself. I couldn't do anything. Nothing
目
at
の前
all.
にいたのにほんの数秒前までお前の腕を掴んでたのに
You were right there in front of my eyes. Just a few seconds before, you were in my arms, but then...
悪いまだ
Sorry.
思い出したくなかっ
I
た
still don't want to think about it.
何もできなかったなんてことないんじゃないかな。
I don't think he didn't do anything about it.
発見
What?
が遅ければ危険だったん
That
でしょ。
sentence is a
も
little
しシンが
weird.
焦って一人で探してたら間に合わなかったかもしれない。
He said you might have died if you were found later. If Shin had run off by himself to look for you, it might have been too
み
late.
んなに応援を頼むっていうシンのとっさの判断がこの子の命を助けたんだよ。
Shin, your quick decision to ask everyone for help is what saved this girl's life. There's no doubt about it. I was saved thanks to you.
何度も聞いた
Yeah, you've said that plenty of times.
お前
You
俺
say
が
the
謝
same
るたび
thing
に
every time I
同じこと
apologize,
記憶なくして
even
も
without
いや
your
でもや
memories.
っぱり俺がもっと周りに気をつけてれば
But
あんな
if
と
I
こ
had
か
been
ら
more
落ちたりせず
careful
に
about our
済んだのに
surroundings, you never would have fallen in the first place.
それは変わらないこれは
That fact
俺の
will
責任
change.
なんだ
This is my fault.
ね
Hey,
え、シンは本当に
He's
悔やんで
really
るし、
sorry about
君
this.
をわざと
And he
傷つ
doesn't
けたり
seem
す
like
る
a
やつには見えないよね。
a person who would try and hurt you. Her injuries were just an accident.
でも
But
って
then
あの
again,
不思議な記憶は
what was that mysterious memory?
きっと何かの間違いなんじゃないかな。
It must be some kind of mistake. Well, well, well. August 9th.
さてお嬢さん本日から本格復帰おめでとう
Bruh! Who the heck? Ooh. Suspicious as hell. I'd like to congratulate you on your recovery.
誰
Who the heck is this?
っていうか僕が言おうとしてたことを取らないでほしいんだけど。
先日の事件の際は本当にびっくりしました
It seems
シン
Shin
君
has
は
been
釈放され
released.
たそうです常々二人は本当に付き合っているのだろうかと下世話な興味を持っていたんですがあの時は特に
Bro, explain yourself first. To be honest, I was always just saying no one you two were dating, but
ああ、オーナー、おはようございます。
Owner! This shit. Is this cafe actually a front from money laundering?
この店のオーナーにして 先日宿泊させてもらった山荘信濃路のオーナーでもあるあなたが珍しい。
Oh, wait, is he the owner of the lodge? I guess.
本日は彼女の激励に来てくださったんですか？
Did you come by today to give her some encouragement?
こういうことはやはり当事者に尋ねるのが
Yes, I believed it would be quickest to ask the person directly concerned after all. I guess. Oops, hang on. I dropped my cough drop.
トーマ、すごくわかりやすい状況説明ありがとう。
Oh, thanks for the introductions.
ずっと気になっていたのですが、彼女の怪我が回復するまではと。
Been concerned for some time, but Waka insisted I wait until she recovered from her injury, so I guess he's friends with the boss.
で、実際のところ、トーマ君との三角関係のもつれ説はどうなんです？
I'm sorry, a love triangle? Well, that's not surprising in this type of game.
突っ込むとこそこ？
Brah,
オーナー、事実無根です。
Mr. Owner, it's completely
で
false.
すが、彼女は昔トーマ君にプロポーズしたそうじゃないですか。茶飲み話に聞きましたよ。
Proposed to you in the past. She was probably like 5.
ティータイムになんてことを聞くんだこのオーナーは。
What kind of questions does this guy ask over tea?
彼女が幼稚園の時の
That's when
話
she
です
was
よ。
in kindergarten.
よく可愛い
Yeah.
勘違いです。
That's cute. Doesn't always work out though.
あ、
Oh, so that memory was.
うわあ、君本当にトーマにプロ
Wow,
ポーズした
you
んだ。
really did propose to Telma back then.
幼稚園の時のこととはいえ、こういう時は真と約束
I
してる
know
の
it was
がお
only
約束じゃない
kindergarten,
の？
but do you think you made any promises like that with Shin too?
あらオーナー
Oh,
いらしてたんです
Mr.
か？
Owner, what a surprise to see you here.
いやー、若君、相変わらず美しいですね。
Beautiful as always. All right, so he's gay. Oops. Oh, stop that. You really are a charmer, and even more so these
と
days.
ころで、そろそろ従業員を
Would
解
you
放
mind
していただ
releasing
いても
our
よろしいです
employees
か？
now?
お店が開けま
It's
せんわ。
about time to open the cafe.
ああ、そうです
Oh,
ね。
my bad.
じゃあ、トーマ君。
All right,
もう
go
いい
right
ですよ。
along, Telma. And us?
え
And
っ
us?
これ君は残れって言われてる？
Does that mean you're supposed to stay behind?
さあ、トーマ、お店を開きまし
Okay,
ょうか。
Telma, let's open the cafe.
ごめん。俺にもどうしようもない。
Ugh, sorry, I can't do anything more.
うわあ、行ってし
Oh, well, bye!
さて、お嬢さん、これでゆっくり事件の話ができますね。
Now, we should be able to talk in peace about the incident. Oh, boy. What do you expect us to say, huh?
まう。話に付き合う以外なさそうだね。
Looks like you have no choice but to go along with it.
でも事件のことって言わ
But
れても、
still, it's not
こっち
like you
は
know
話
much
すほどの
more
こと
about the
知らないんだ
incident
け
than
ど。
anyone else,
ねえ、
right?
あれ？でもこの人ってあの日泊まってた山荘のオーナーなんだよね。
Wait, but this is the guy who was the owner of the lodge everyone was staying at.
ってことはもしかして事件の時もその場にいたんじゃない？
Does that mean he was there when the incident happened? Seems like it.
だとしたら僕たちよりよっぽど詳しい情報に
If that's true, then he might know a lot more about this than we do. We should be the ones asking him questions. Yeah, let's interrogate the interrogator. Were you searching for me
も
as
ちろん
well?
ですよ。周辺地理に詳しい私が 一番に見つけられるだろうと思ったんですけどね。
Of course I did. I know the area better than most others, so I figured I'd be the one to find you
第一発見
first.
者となった
But the person who found you first was Kent. His actions were most impressive. Did he calculate where we'd likely fall? Because he's the... His PhD is in math, isn't it? Is he good at... Is that...
連れの一輝くんと二人で何やら計算していると思った
Oh my god, I was
急に飛び
right!
出して即君を連れ帰りましたからね。
Calculated where we'd fall based on the cliff height, angle, and our weight, and all that stuff. Incredible.
おそらくあれは地図の等高線を確認しながら君の落下予測地
Sure,
点
they
を
were checking
割り出してい
altitude
たんでしょう。
contours on a map, then made calculations based on the point from which you fell. That is
シンクに
crazy.
君の身長体重を
Even
確認
checked
して
your
いま
height
した
and
し
weight with Shin. Oh, yeah.
へえ、そうなんだ。地図の見方に詳しい人なの
Guess he
か
knows a lot about maps. Nah, he's just a math nerd.
事故当夜の様子に興味があるなら
Why don't you try
あの日
asking
の
the other
よろし
guests?
ければ宿
I
泊者
could
の
give
リ
you
ス
the
トを
guest
差
list
し上
if
げ
you'd
ます。
like.
わ、それは嬉しいかも。せっかくだからもらっておこう。
Oh, no, that would be helpful. Since he's offering, you should take it.
いやー
Really, this is quite
美しい
intriguing.
構図ですね。
The victim decides to reinvestigate the case. A true
ミステリー
mystery
は
in the making.
私もあらゆる娯楽を追求してきましたが本物のミステリーに直面するのは初めてです。
Don't be like that, buddy. Don't be weird.
何を期待してるんだろう、このオーナー
Exactly
は。
what is this owner expecting of all
そ
this?
れで君の目から見た
So,
事
what
実
kind
は
of
どう
truth
だった
did
ん
you
ですか？
witness for yourself? That's
いや
weird.
君は
Well, you're defending
真
Shin,
実
that I
を
know for
かばってい
certain.
ますよね。
But I'd like
そ
to
れ
know
は
why.
事故の内容に
You have
不審な
any
点
sort
は
of
ないん
doubt
ですか？
about this
本当に
accident?
疑う余地なく
Was this
事故
truly
なん
an
です
accident with no suspicion whatsoever?
他人の人生の重大事を娯楽
I'm
扱
glad
い
you
し
seem
な
to
いで
be
ほしいん
enjoying
ですけど。
yourself, you weirdo.
っていうか事件に従ってるみたいだけど、どう考えても単なる事故のはずだよね。
He also seems really fixated on this incident, but it was just an accident no matter which way you look at it. Right?
はあ、にしても
Also,
バ
you
イト
came
し
here
に
to
来た
work,
って
but
の
it
に
seems like he won't
当
let
分
you
話
go
しても
for
ら
a
えそうにない
while.
ね。
Someone get this weirdo away from us.
はあ、それにしても疲れたね。
Pretty tired? I feel you there, buddy. Alright. I think this is a good place to stop for now. I'm really having fun, so we will definitely continue another day. The routes are going faster than I remembered, so that's helpful. I'm always hesitant about playing, the dating sim visual novels because sometimes the routes take so long. And I mean, it's not a bad thing. But when there's so many games out there, it's like, do I really want to commit to this? Especially, I mean, it's good to be a niche streamer and cater to the niche needs, but that also means that your streams don't do as well. So it's a balancing act. Alrighty. I'm gonna pop over to... The game isn't short? I know it's not short, but it's going faster than I was expecting. That's all I mean. I didn't say it was short. I've played this before. I know what happens. Because the game only goes through August. And we're already like a quarter of the way through the month. And it only took 3 hours. That's a lot faster than most visual novels. Was that in your prime years of otome brain rot? Probably, yeah. I played this and Hakuoki were my first two otome games. Because of course it was Hakuoki. I just saved, whatever, who cares? Alrighty. Meow. Boop. Let me just... Where are my mutes? There we go. Boop. There we go. But yes, that was in my prime years of otome brain rot. I've also played just a lot of general visual novels and also just know a lot about stuff that I haven't been able to play. Either because it wasn't localized and or I didn't feel like going out and trying to get the patch and stuff like that. But I do have a whole bunch of general knowledge. Like the Rand series being localized, that was wild to me. I'm like, really? I mean, fair enough, but... There's a lot of stuff to play now. There was so much stuff and almost too much stuff. Like, thank you for this feast. But I feel like I'm going to explode. We didn't continue it at the time, but we played through a good chunk of the common route for Collar X Malice. Perhaps at some point we will continue it. I just did it as like a treat for like either Valentine's Day or White Day. Perhaps at some point we'll continue with it. We played some of Kanon on stream. We've played some of Tsukihime. I want to play through Fate Stay Night because I absolutely love that franchise and I've never had the chance to officially play through the visual novel. So that'd be nice. I love Air. Haven't played it, but I was obsessed with the anime, so at some point, Air as well. Clannad is good as well. Just... Everyone knows Clannad. Which isn't a bad thing, but it's like, yeah. And Air is probably, well... Once you add the secret route stuff, it's probably not shorter than Clannad, but at least it feels like it's shorter, because there's only 3 heroines as opposed to... like 5, 6, 7, depending on the version of Clannad you play. But yeah, this weekend I left Up in the Air. You think people really all know Clannad now? I get old gamer vibes. I did say I was in my 30s, so you know. The fact that my first visual novel was Hakuoki should have told y'all everything. I was there when School Days dropped. Now that was a time. But yeah, like I was saying, this weekend I kind of just left Up in the Air in terms of planning for what I wanted to play, so I'm not sure what we'll do tomorrow. We shall have to see. Now, who can we raid? Oh, Astro is playing some retro gaming. Looks like old Mario. That sounds good. I will send you guys over there then. You're playing School Days right now? Oh my god. Nice boat. Explaining School Days to people who don't know School Days, and then also explaining the crazy ass lore of that world with how interrelated everyone is, because Makoto's dad is literally a freak and should have been jailed. Kotonoha waifu or sekai? I would say Koto. They both have appeal, but yeah. I think at the time I was more into Koto. I'd have to... Sometimes as you get older, your tastes change, so I'd have to see, but I do remember liking Koto quite a bit. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was one of those I was like... It would be crazy to play it. Don't know about streaming it, but that would be crazy. The shy girls are always the craziest ones, so let's be real. But yeah, I know some people play very sus visual novels on stream, but I don't know if I personally want to. We'll see if I feel brave enough one day. Or maybe if I ever do a subathon, that could be a crazy goal. Just not on Twitch, yeah. I was like, I guess I could stream it in the Discord. And like, if you wanna watch it, come along. But yeah, alrighty. Here's the raid. I would have to be like muted and like censored. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, some people still do it anyway. I've had some people in chat say like, I was just watching someone play an eroge on stream, and I'm like, seriously? This was like some months ago, but yeah, some people just decide, screw it. If I get banned, I get banned. Some people are crazy. Alrighty, here's the raid. Whoop. I cannot type. Here's Discord. DD raid. DD. And here is merch. If you feel like crazy, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Okay. So I'm going to send you guys to Astro for some retro fun. I completely forgot to do this yesterday, but we are in the process of preparing for our next anime watch-along every Sunday in the community Discord. We do a watch-along. We watch like 6 episodes of whatever anime. We alternate between chat gets to vote on what we watch, and then after we finish that, I'll usually pick something to be like, hey, let me show you guys my favorite animes. So right now, we are preparing to vote on the next chat picks one. All the nominations are locked in, but people can still vote. I just need to make the poll. I totally forgot to do it last night. I will do it as soon as stream wraps up. But alrighty, for now, that is going to be it from me. I will see you guys tomorrow for whatever I decide to end up doing. I've got some ideas. We'll see how I feel. Alrighty, for now, that is it for me. So, if it's daytime where you are, have a wonderful rest of your day. And if it's nighttime, have a great rest when you head on off to bed. Until next time. Take care of yourself. Wash your face. Brush your teeth. Eat a good food. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.